I want to thank you all for joining me this fine evening. I know that, unfortunately, I am still quite sick. In fact, my voice quality has probably gone down significantly since the last time I streamed here. So, unfortunately, I'm going to sound like I am choking on 17 dicks, 17 cigarette packs, and probably 3 cigars. So it is not necessarily going to be, it's not necessarily going to be the most suave voice this fine evening. I am going to sound like a fucking victim of molestation of my vocal cords. Like, I do not know any other subtle way to put this effect. Previous ways, I guess, were not very subtle either. But, you know what? Hey, we're going to appreciate this new voice cadence this fine evening. It's something different. I mean, I almost sound like I'm like fucking 10 in a way. Okay, 10-year-old that's been feeding on nothing but like Tyson chicken nuggets, so his voice is all fucked up. You know, I actually wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, to be honest. I mean, they did have a concern about that for a hot second, where like, they're like, oh no, the hormones they're adding into preservatives are making kids grow up really fucking fast, and it's like, no, it's not really the case, because I don't think that hormones for bovine or fucking fowl are going to be the same and found in humans. Probably the thing is that your kid's just getting fed a fuck ton of food. But who am I to judge? I don't know anything about pediatric nutrition here. In fact, I'm getting really fucking off topic here. Hey everybody, we're playing this game today. You know what it's called? That's right, I don't fucking know either. So, let's do that thing. Let's bing bing boom pow 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 cha 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 cha. We're gonna win games, yeah. Fucking consumers, let's go. And to be fair though, we're actually getting pretty close there. We're up to level 34 here. We managed to get ourselves a pretty decent chunk of rewards here. I did utilize that extra blueprint slot, so that's quite nice. And honestly, I do feel like I'm going to need to actually purchase these blueprint things. Because as soon as this season ends, all of these fucking things are not going to be in the marketplace anymore. And I guarantee you the price for these fucking things is going to jump up like 100 coins as soon as this thing ends. Because the supply of them is going to be gone. But then the issue is, I'm more than certain the next season is going to contain even more blueprints and even more of the storage expansion slots. So people are probably going to be set, if I had to guess. I doubt they're just going to do that for one season. Especially considering that usually means they don't have to make anything. They don't have to make anything. I really need to get some new weapons, to be honest. Love to fuck around with some more. Oh boy. Let me get in the back here. Fuck them up. They do not need to exist. See, I do love it like that one bot's just like having a hard time deciding who to go after. I'm just trying not to get out in the open here. So I'll just go ahead and help for the back lines. I'll be a good little boy and assist. That's so cool. some reason that bot thought it was a great idea to go straight fucking hog wild. Get rid of that little aura there. You know, I do like playing a quadruple or triple aura build. I feel like those builds are kind of fun. Just because you end up becoming like a weird pseudo-support and damage vehicle. Like, sure, you're capable of damage, but your damage output's fucking minimal as shit. But the upside is that you really heat up a lot of parts super quickly, and you can distribute it over a wide surface area. So it's incredibly effective if you're trying to make it so that your allies can easily strip other weapons off. The depression on these things is so bad because the way I have them positioned. It's like either I can optimize for... well, he's dead. It's unfortunate. I want to give him a little bit more licking. No, but you can either optimize for like protection or you can optimize for full articulation. Very rarely can you do both. Very jazzy. What else do we need? Destroy 40 more weapons, earn 5 more patches. It's just a lot of mission things. Well, do I want to do it with cannons? I guess we could. What cannons do we have here? Do we have little boys or do we have judges? I think we have both. Yeah, we got judges. But I don't think we have little boys anymore. I guess that's fine, but we're gonna need to find some... a good build for judges. So let's take a look here. Judge. JC. Blah, 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 blah. Can we build? Yes, we can. Which one would be good? I think that was one I utilized for a hot second there, but it's alright. I don't necessarily want a leg build. I want something with tires. And tracks look pretty cool too, but tracks would be a bit excessive. Let's see. It looks a bit excessive too. Yeah, a lot of... Why the fuck is everyone using legs with judges? That's some try-hard shit, man. Just give me a car and let me do something retarded. That's all I need. Don't make it any more complicated than it has to be. I don't need any of this fancy shit. Do I need a gas gen on all these? 3 judges seriously need? Oh, they're 15 now. You know, you do need them. So dual judges would probably be the way to go, because I don't have gas gen. I probably should get gas gen, to be honest. I am quite out of it. Alright, whatever. I can use 2 judges. And that works just as fine. So we'll probably go back to the beginning. So it's a good dual judge build here. I feel like that mono judge build looks quite jazzy. Of course, everyone likes the Growler judge build, but I do not have that one. Was it the big expanded ammo pack? Yeah, I don't have that. That looks pretty jazzy. You have any ammo packs on you? Alright, how many shots is that? Yeah, no, there's no point in making these just single shots. Yeah, just do a double shot like that so the car actually is properly articulating. What do we got here? Oh, triple judge, but again, need gas gen. I love large wheels, man. They're so fucking cool. I don't know what y'all are saying about it, but that stuff fucking flexes. That's perfect, though. Muy gigante. Is this literally just the money car with the cannon strapped onto it? I think it is. You still got the money machine. Here. They got cannons on it. That's funny. It's literally just the money car you got for free. Except strapped with those. What a heinous creation, if I've ever seen it. Well, everyone's reliance on those cabins. A fucking Apollo on this thing? Because it also has the K1 discharger on this too. This is stupid. This is so stupid. Why would you do... Okay, let's try it. I guarantee it's gonna suck. Well, I mean, to be fair, we're using this against we're using this against bots. It doesn't really matter what I do. But it's just funny. It's just like, why would you fucking do this? All it's taking out is the stickers, though. It's like 0 armor. I don't even need that, realistically. Honestly, I'd rather have more armor in the back than what the fuck that was. That's cute. For a second, I thought that was a fuel barrel in here, and I was like, oh my god, you're gonna kill me. Kill me, Biggs. Fiend there, or... Hey, what's up there, BR? Nice to see you again. Been a hot second. How y'all doing? Still drinking some Mudfun beer? Not bad. Otherwise, the name does seem a bit interesting. Let's see. I'm just gonna strap some armor on here. Fuck it. I don't care. Wow, look at that. It's slightly more armored. How jazzy. And then... it's funny. I have all the original paints. Love these original paints. I'm not sure why. Let's go throw in Stone Deaf here for the extra cannoneering. Bloop. And then we'll throw on the extra reload speed, so now it has extra 25% reload speed. So now his reload is quite jazzy. The only way you can make the reload speed even faster in this case would be to flop on a... Man. The articulation for these guns is dog shit. Because they're all so unorthodoxly placed. And be fair though, you can't really expect creme de la crop with limited angle machine guns. I guess the only other cabin that would be good with this would be the icebox. Icebox would be jazzy for this. But alright, let's get some more of these yield points in. Make as many of these done as I can. I got what appears to be 9 in total. And do we seriously only have 4 more additional challenges? That's funny. I didn't really do that many, but alright, cool. But yeah, let's see. With 9 more missions, that's 7,000 times 9. So that'd be what, 63,000, right? So then 63,000 divided by 50. Divided by 5,000. So that'd be another 12.6 levels. So from 36, that would probably get me up there into the 50 range then. That might probably get me close then. Might probably get me close. And then with the extra 8,000, that'd probably get me up there into the 14 range. So I should be able to get level 50 if I fucking ball hard with this today. Holy shit, that thing just jumped right over me. That's what I call skill there. Out of here, you peasant bot. What was that? What was that? Literally shot him and he flew right over me. That is awesome. Right as the Doom music too kicks in. Perfect. That's perfect. Like, you legitimately cannot get better timing than that. It's fucking cartoonishly perfect. That is so funny. Fuck you! It jumped right on top of him. I get a death from above achievement with the cannons. That's funny. Oh my god. You know, I take all my criticisms back with this build. It strangely works. This is stupid. No, they're all dead. That's funny though. The thing that it fucking flipped over me when I shot it with the cannon, that's hilarious. That it's just like, hey, whoop, and gone. That's funny. That's funny. It's perfect. I don't think we'll be able to get that again another time here. Oh, that's funny. Perfect. I guess it makes sense though. Those cars are super, super light. So being able to just like flip them over, that's funny. Alright. And if y'all are wondering why I'm doing pretty much exclusively patrol missions instead of regular PvP missions, it's just because patrol missions are so much faster for getting these missions done. If I try to do leveling the season in regular PvP, it would take me like 2 or 3 times the amount of time. Not only because each mission literally takes double the time, but because I would lose about, you know, an extra 40% of the missions. So it would just physically take me longer. Alright. Ah, damn it. These things take forever to reload. Paul, you whore. My god, everyone is in my way. Hey, what's up there, loading? How you doing? Take him down. And do not let him live. Oof. 88's hurting. And Judge wins in the end. Yeah, hello, mate. I assume he wants to gear up, but I'm good right now. Because right now I'm just blasting through these as much as I can. Should be alright. No, videos, bro? Hey, thanks, mate. Oh, whoops. Hey, thanks, mate. Always glad to hear someone gets some use out of it. There we go. Look at that. I'm able to type. Oh, fuck. Alright, we're good. I didn't waste a shot. No one saw that. Oh, it's the big old happy face. How Gucci. Oh, damn, son. Give him out of the way, give him out of the way. Ooh, good. Did I not take out those weapons? Wow, those things must have been mighty tough. Do not let them survive. Ah, right in that bumper. Ah, fuck. Like I said, the aiming mechanism for this is a bit wonky. I think we're doing alright, though. It's not too fantastic. 1,000 points, I'll take it. Prestige level 59. Cool. Now we just need another 10 levels and it'll be very nice. Alright, so 2 more missions with the cannons. Cannons are alright, but I feel like cannons really become... Oh god, what's he saying? You're the only VTuber on YouTube and you're the best. I don't know, man. Lots of anime. I'll say, for some reason, I keep getting recommended all these fucking anime VTubers out here. And it's kind of disconcerting because I, I feel like I'm being profiled. It's like, oh, this guy is a fucking nerd fan. He's clearly got to be into the anime shit. And I'm like, no. They're a distant cousin. I swear we're not related in the slightest. People on car cross out, yeah. Not too many cross out YouTubers who are, oh, fuck. And Quasar taking out my wheel. We can even get a shot off. Oh, God. Bye-bye. They don't need to exist. Beautiful job, everybody. You know, ironically enough, though, out of all the areas and games I've made content for, Bannerlord seems to be the major one where they do not like the base with it at all. What did I miss? Flipped a fucking car with a cannon, dude. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, but I need to how you make car and cross that. You're the first one. No one there. Yeah. Makes sense. As there is like 5 cross-out YouTubers. Alright, take care. Alright. Yeah, Doom music. It was strange. You always think Doom music doesn't last as long as it does, but then you realize, oh yeah, each Doom song's like 20 minutes long. It's way longer than you think it is. Good music, but it's just like, hopefully no one gets too fatigued of it. I need to put more songs in this rotation. Where are you going? You're going nowhere, son. Fuck. This thing is so wiggly, it's hard to aim. Ironically enough, maybe putting tracks on this would help. Out of here, Sergei Kisliev. None of your stuff. And this dude's car is so beefy. There we go. Let him get vaporized. And that's what I thought. 18 damage to the cabin. That's all you need. Again, this dude is all over me this fine evening. Nice. So I think that was the cannon one. Perfect. So let's see. Destroy 40 enemies, destroy 40 weapons, earn 5 patches from weapons, win 12 missions. Which doesn't help much when going too fast on a corner. True. Well, that and tracks have a weird tendency to climb and everything. It's obnoxious. You know how I get faster money? I'm collecting a Reaper. I actually have a few videos. On grinding. If you want to look at them. Yeah, so I'm not gonna sit here and explain how to work the fucking market, because that shit would take fucking ages. I don't know which one would be better, Hans or the other dude. It would take way too long to type it out. I'm not gonna sit here and type out how to fucking earn money and cross out. That is like 3 essays worth of material that I do not want to go over. Feels nice getting all the free rewards today. Too bad too broke to make legendary weapons of it. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they say you might be able to make money with it later on, but I doubt it's gonna be the case, because the issue is with the season is that since every weapon you can get, I mean, everyone's already gonna have a version of it, and it's gonna be fused. Most people are not necessarily going to be inclined to purchase the next weapon. And then 2, the weapon's going to be in limited supply due to crafting being artificially limited, so it's always going to drive up the price. And then beyond that too, and thank you for the tip. The tip is to literally watch my videos. But what was I thinking? Yeah, I have no idea where I was going with that, but yeah, stuff. Let's put on Perseus. Yeah, actually, need so much wood up, practically RPG. Yeah, there's love this. Here, firepower. I use the Beholder cabin, unfortunately. I used to prefer the Torero, but it's also a pretty well built car too, so I don't mind it. There's not too many cars that are built that I can easily utilize. I'm happy with what I got, honestly, since I have a problem with higher power score loss of connections. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then lower power score games will work just fine. To be fair, most of the cases you'll get into lower power score games as long as you just keep... like, if you don't use the Apollo generator, you're pretty much never going to get into those games. I mean, if you don't use the Apollo, I mean, maximum you're probably going to get in, like, the 8K, 9K range. The only reason why this car is so expensive is because I'm using the Apollo on it. And a Beholder, which is, like, both legendary weapons. I honestly need to get more stuff. There's a couple of weapons I've been eyeing. I would like to use the adapter. I would love to use the Fortune. There's a couple of things I would like to use, to be honest. Running your mouth. Oh, no, my dude. I did not want to deal with that jazziness. Ooh. Alright. Stay in the back there. I fucking stop your shit. Fucking douche took off my wheels. Alright, need to move around. I said that Helios dude's been fucking them up. Well, and that dude's got that little grenade launcher too. Honestly, those are actually pretty jazzy. I haven't played Crossout in so long. I know. I don't play Crossout too often either, but I always just play it for like a week or two at the very end of the season to get all the rewards, and that's pretty much it. Because at that point in time, it's such a great value proposition to play Crossout that you guys will just do it. Because at some point, you'll probably hop back into Crossout, and you're going to appreciate having all that extra dosh. Fastest way to level up, play the game. Make sure you have as many accessories on your car as possible. You want to get up to that 25% bonus, which you can see down here. It's a maximum of 25%. Beyond that, if you want to enhance it even further, you can always try to utilize things like flags, which every faction has access to. Unfortunately, they nerfed the flags, so now they only cover a day, but they're still probably a great value proposition. If you're planning to play for a very long time and for a lot, throwing on a flag is always great too. Beyond that, if you want even further enhancement, the only other way that you can kind of get beyond that is by getting subscription time, which enhances the your EXP gain by 50%. You can also play during events. A lot of weekends, there's usually like double EXP or reduced crafting events. Beyond that, make sure you use your daily allotted amount of bonus EXP. There's a certain amount of like bonus EXP you get a day. I don't know how to figure that out, honestly, but generally if you go into like an after game report, it tells you. Beyond that, let's see. I think PvP is technically the fastest way to level. PvE, not so much, doesn't have as much experience gain onto it, plus PvE takes way too long per match, so you won't earn too much experience per that. So PvP is probably going to be your main thing. Trying to place like 66ers on my car. It used to be the case where you could get reasonably up there into like the... You could put as many accessories as you want in your car for as much gain as you want too. People used to do that, like they would cover themselves in like a crap ton of accessories, like, you know, 20, 40, 50 accessories, and just go out with like a hurricane and just do that, and you'd get a lot of experience. That used to be the case. Most time was to get the machine gun to get the shotgun game mode was a thing. You get free common parts in the cabin. Yeah, true, that would have been nice, but considering that you can craft most of those parts without an issue, or the fact that most of those parts are still, you know, incredibly cheap, it's not too bad. I mean, most machine guns, I mean, you can find those for a nickel. So if you wanted to, you can just, like, literally sell your scrap metal and buy whatever guns you want for a penny. Or in my case, you can literally just, whatchamacallit? You can literally just, oh god, what was it? I guess you can just craft, armor packs. Armor packs are pretty good. And these bots are fucking ridiculous. Holy shit, out of here with that trigger. Holy shit. That dude was fucking molesting me with his guns. Those Fortunes, man, those things are deadly. Oh fuck, is that double Mastodon? Well, either way, it just molested my guns out of here. And honestly, to be fair, the get the shotgun, get the machine gun, it was actually kind of an issue because the inventory would constantly be full of like just random shitty accessories. So you'd constantly having to sell a bunch of stuff in order to actually maintain an inventory, and that was kind of obnoxious. Cool, there goes my aura. Trying to time as soon as possible to get it glitched. Lobbies only like 2 or 4 people. No, those weren't glitched. Those were regular lobbies. This game sometimes, when it's very dead, and especially at very dead hours, there's not a lot of people in here. Not a lot of people in here. Like, it's very common. Like, when you're playing off hours, for it to be like a 10-minute wait to get into like a PvE game or something. I mean, there's still game modes like Leviathan or Invasion, in which getting a full group is just like not possible. They got him. Yeah, it still happens. Not too common though. Well, actually, let me see. What are the numbers for this game like right now? Let me pop open Steam charts. Let's see what it's like. It's probably alright, but let's see. So we'll go ahead and go on the Steam charts here. I would like to see what it's like for Crossout. Usually it's like in... oh, I want to say it's usually in the... like 2,000 range. Oh, it's up there in the 4,000 range right now. That's pretty jazzy. Oh, no, sorry. I was looking at peak. I need to look at averages. Yeah, you can see the averages usually fluctuate between like the 3.3, 3.4 range down to, I think 2.2 is the lowest it's been. Yeah. Yeah, generally, when you start getting to the low 2,000s, well, that's when this game gets pretty desolate. Oh wow, they even reached up to 4.5 at one point. That's pretty impressive. Now remember, this is also Steam numbers. Doesn't reflect actual numbers. It just gives you a relative idea of the state of the game. But still pretty jazzy. But one second, I need to use the amenities. So BRB. Alright, we're back. Thank you. It's actually not too bad of numbers. I actually thought it would be lower for this season's. Because generally, I mean, the enthusiasm and interest in the seasons that Crossout has been pushing has been generally waning over time. And it's not because it's like the seasons themselves suck, although the quality of the seasons is, you know, not terribly high. It's just also they don't put I guess really the effort is they literally just don't put any effort into them. I mean, the Syndicate faction was the last one where there was truly some substantial hype around it. That one had, you know, had great lore videos. It was a new faction concept. It had interesting vehicles, weapons, a whole 9 yards. It had a Twitch integration event that only lasted 3 days, but that was still... Crossout takes ages to download. It's not that big of a game, to be honest. It's not as big as, like, Call of Duty or whatever. Because in order for them to maintain... large packet sizes or whatever, or to reduce loading, they just make it take up a shit ton of hard drive space. Yeah, fun fact, that's the reason why most games nowadays are so huge, is because they use like uncompressed audio formats or somewhat less compressed map sizes, so that loading times are more optimal. Despite the fact that because they're doing that, games now have like doubled or tripled in size in the last couple of years. I think one of the first major games to do that was like Titanfall 1 or 2. One of those two. Where like they legitimately didn't compress like their audio logs, which is why their games were like 100, 120 gigabytes. Which is stupid. Because for a lot of cheap laptop hardware out there, 120 gigs is like a majority of someone's hard drive space. Like, even for like my mid-tier laptop I got like 2 years ago, the starter SSD on it's like only in the neighborhood of like 250 gigs. Holy shit, Alyssa, let's get rid of those weapons. You do not need to utilize that thing. I said, what is this dude? He's like role-playing in the chat right now. He's feeling it. Oh, fuck. They saw me. Run, boys. Oh, shit. I cock blocked him. You do not need such weapons. Take him down. There we go. There we go. They don't need him. Why depth turns the blue turret cannons 3 times over the course of a year. Nerf uses Caucasus like 4 times over the year. It's hard to say. My guess is they're probably basing it off of in-game combat data that we don't have access to. I mean, for me personally, I haven't found the Caucasus to be terribly dominant in any meta whatsoever. But for whatever reason, they seem to be performing quite well in common games, if I had to guess. Otherwise, maybe they're using like some weird esoteric measurement or metric to justify nerfing them. I really don't know, because the developers are all Russian or Ukrainian, whatever the fuck, they speak whatever. And they only participate on the Russian side of the moderation team. So like the English community has no insight as to like whatever the fuck the developers are thinking. And we do have some like English moderators that are in contact with the developers, but I don't talk to them very much, and when I do, it's like, yeah, I can't tell you anything, yeah, I can't tell you anything, yeah, I don't know. It's like, alright, cool, like, what the fuck are you here for? Moderation? Yeah, I guess. They don't have like an English ambassador or whatever. So like the English side of the community, despite making the majority of the content for this game, does not, you know, get a whole bunch of information beyond whatever press releases they release. I paid good money for a Goliath Caucus douchebag tank 2 years ago. Because he read in my hands by nerfing my entire build, sold the useless parts long ago. Hard to say, Caucasus have actually gone up in price and demand recently. I mean, those bad boys used to only be worth like 200 coins. Now those bad boys are some of the most expensive purple parts at nearly 500 to 600 coins. So there's definitely a lot of demand for them, although I don't see why. And the Goliath tracks are still moderately useful. Goliath tracks are just way too good at lower power scores. I love that you can put a super OP gun on a starter cabin and destroy low-rank lobbies. Yeah, you can say that, but a lot of the time, those low-rank builds are fucking paper, dude. Anyone swarms that dude, he's dead in 2 seconds. As long as you're not focused, you're fine, yeah, but that's the case with any sort of paper mache build. Rainier and 2-3 Kias is like something the same. Yeah, so that shit can fucking rock your socks off. Or using the trigger or an aura, all that shit fucking rocks. Stuff's pretty up there. Take him down, boys. Oh, fuck, that is a lot of bots. Run, 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 run. Owie. There we go, take him down. Oh, the bot's looking at me again. Oh, no. Take him down. There we go. As soon as you go invisible, now the bots just don't care about you. Yeah, see, these bots are built like brick shit houses. Fucking 2 Mastodons, or not Mastodons, Mammoth Cannons on a fucking back cabin. You gotta be killing me. Killing me, Biggs. Oh, can't see shit. That's funny. The bots are like, alright, yep, I have no idea where you are. People out Caucus on Oppressor, Banana builds, and they turn super fast that way. Goliaths, they are useless. Yeah, the Oppressor, when they put that turning speed in, made Caucasus way more viable. I mean, Caucasus used to be that they used to have instantaneous lock-on, automatic lock-on, and incredibly fast turning. Plus, would have way more HP and weight a shit ton more. But they used to be way better. I mean, they used to be, you could legitimately go AFK on them and duct tape your W key down, and you would get a decent amount of points every game. And you could just AFK for the whole fucking night and earn a bunch of points. It was hilarious. It was funny. Other frame span builds, oh my god. Yeah, that was common at lower power scores at like the 5k and below. Once you get into the higher end games, frame span builds didn't make very much sense because people would just chunk your cabin down in 2 seconds. That and Caucasus had this weird thing because they automatically aimed. Whenever there's a lot of people around the car, they were not terribly affected because they would constantly ping back and forth between a bunch of builds. So with Caucasus, it became mostly about trying to like isolate somebody and then shoot him down. That was a big thing to do. And back then too, builds are just way more heavy and beefy back then. So Caucasus were not necessarily as useful. I mean, you have to remember when Caucasus first came out, builds back then could easily reach like 30 tons. Which was not, you don't even get that anymore in these games. They've dramatically reduced the weight and HP of cars. I mean, it was pretty common to get like 4K HP cars. And so a lot of these cars were just like stupidly beefy. I mean, they were big fucking hunking chunks of steel. And remember too, that's also when frames accounted towards your actual cabin HP. So imagine cars nowadays that are very big. Now imagine cars back then that are not only big, but then had even more HP. And we're actually decently fast too. I think that was the age when humpback cabins had like 12 energy. Yeah, cabins back then were really weirdly balanced. It oddly enough made it so that like using an engine was kind of pointless. I'm not sure what Burn is doing here, but you're doing the Lord's work. Wow, there goes the side of my car. There we go. For some reason, Jamie is going all the way for Joshua in the background. Fuck him up, Jamie. I gotta say, the bots in these games are stupid. They can either be incredibly useful, or they can be like one-hit wonders. Like Claudia right here just absolutely destroyed Sharky. What's up, my dude? Because the explosion on that thing is just another world. Bye-bye. Still not as bad as those builds with shields and with, oh god, what was it? It was like shields, either Helios's or something else that was really powerful. Triggers, yeah, triggers or destructors. Out of here. Now, say Peter's build's really weird because he has 2 radars on him for no reason. However, radars actually make your car, make bots strangely more powerful. Fighting a team full of bots equipped with rockets and cannons is very different if you didn't have a chameleon. Oh yeah, true. It's basically once you get locked on, you're dead. Same thing with any bots with triggers, blockchains, or destructors. Oh my god, fucking kill me. I hate that. It is so bad. They just frame chunk the shit out of you so quickly. And because the trigger heavily rewards precise aiming, bots can utilize the trigger and destructor to such an unholy degree, it is stupid. 1 second, I'll read that. Found a level, man. They're pretty good, though. I love them. It does make sometimes bots very interesting to deal with, and it does encourage different play styles and what you do in just PvP. Would you consider spaced armor an exploit? Doesn't make sense for a tiny grid of chicken wire to eat armor-piercing rounds for breakfast. They don't eat armor-piercing rounds, they just eat high-explosion rounds and shrapnel. And it does make sense. There actually is analogous features in the real world. There is skirt armor in the real world, which is what it's based on. It's to actually get a tank round to explode prematurely. That's why you try to do it. You try to get it so that legitimately the shell explodes before it hits its intended target, Because generally what tank shells are supposed to do is that they're supposed to punch into something and then explode on the other side to create much damage to the internal environment. But when you have this external skirt armor here that blocks it, and then what ends up happening is that the round explodes outside, and then the shrapnel just pierces or bounces off the outside and doesn't do as much damage. Now that said, how does that fare in for the balance of the game? That's hard to say. I would say for the most part, I mean, explosive weapons have been so dominant in Crossout's history that skirt armor has historically probably not been an exploit for a very long time, because it was the major way how you counter-reacted it. I mean, it was not that long ago where pyres, locusts, crickets, whatever could explode, cannons, scorpions, those things were the hands-down best weapons to get, because it was so easy to strip any other weapon with those cannons. Because you'd shoot once with a tsunami or a typhoon, and a whole fucking build side would fall off. Even with spaced armor. And if your weapons were unfortunately hit by that explosion, congratulations, you were stripped within like 1 or 2 shots. Which was really fucking obnoxious. I mean, it was pretty bad. And then imagine that now with crickets, and there was like a dual or triple cricket build. It was up there. It was up there being ridiculous. That and too, for especially cannons, they had a lot of HP, which made them very effective at actually surviving and not getting stripped themselves, while machine guns had very, 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 very low HP, while having incredibly great stripping potential. If they were straight shot by an excellent cannon shot or a good locust shot, because they either moved in closer or on hovers, it was bad. Thankfully, they've nerfed that a little bit by making hovers a little bit less agile and dominant, and they made it so that explosion on cannons is not nearly as good. I mean, they've severely nerfed the like explosion radius on certain parts, and they've increased armor penetration value to compensate. And I think some of their damage was reduced a little bit. And I think a little bit of the HP for some of the guns was also increased. So it made it a little bit more viable. It's kind of hard to say, because a lot of times when Crossout does some pretty major changes, it affects the balance of every other part in the game. So it takes a long time for it to like properly be balanced out. Like when they made all of those mass changes long ago that affected all the cabins, how that affects armor placement, weapons, viable explosion options, that dramatically changed too. So it's just like, yeah, balancing is weird in this game. It's like how much of it is based on current issues or just long unresolved issues brought about by massive balance changes. I mean, I imagine a large portion of the game was recently balanced around the fact that Humpback used to have 12 energy. And the Humpback with 12 energy was like the mainstay cabin for years. Fuck yeah, dude. Level 42. Let's go. Alright, so we got 4 more here. So 7, 14, 21, 28. And then 28 plus another 10,000. So we're looking at 38,000. So then 38,000 plus 44. We're looking at 42.4. So 42,000, essentially. So 42,000 divided by 5,000. We're looking at 8.4 levels. Yeah, so if I complete everything here, I actually will be ready to be finished. Nice. So let's go ahead and throw on our goblin build. And we'll start blasting some ass cheeks. Do we have Bulldog in here? But yeah, no, I don't consider space armor to be an exploit. Ah. Nice, dude. The Crossout has yet to return. Your system, your diction. You'll see how it be. Excuse me, excuse me. I'm sorry, my wheels are just not working right. Thank you all. I remember spamming 5 common machine guns and 1 special machine gun. Yeah, the never-ending bullets thing. Yeah, everyone likes using the never-ending bullets with whatchamacallit. Everyone just kind of likes it. Those are fun to use. The only downside about them is that they could be very, very pernicious. Ooh, shit. Let's go, my dude. Excuse me, I need to get out of your way. I'm just a bit here. Goblins, man. Oh my god. It's just straight penetration. And if you wanted to see never-ending bullets, you should have seen those old Leviathans with nothing but cords on them. Those were ridiculous. Back when you could have 7 cords on a single car. That was hilarious. People just spamming 30 cords on a single car. I mean, they were crappy Leviathans because cords just died so quickly. But it was hilarious just seeing a card come through and it's just with 1,000 fucking guns. Oh, it was funny. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a god. Pretty good. I think I'll be able to actually get to level 50 this time. That'll be good. That's funny. It's like, I still have 2 weeks left. I've only been playing this game, like, maybe 8 hours, and I've probably already finished the entire season. Which is not too bad. I mean, to be fair, though, I am technically speedrunning it. What the fuck? Alright, good job there, Ethan. You've made me scared for the future of technology. Yeah, having cords and Leviathan was the best thing to face against. Now, they could be good, they could sometimes be bad. It just depends how they were designed. I mean, a properly built Leviathan is terrible. They're so hard to kill. Like, a properly built Leviathan that's just coated in Goliath tracks and mechanical legs and cannons, those things are just stupidly powerful. Especially one that's built with anti-ramming mechanisms in mind. Those can be deadly. The only way you could defeat those ones is with the fire builds. Like, not incinerators, but the liquid fire stuff. Those would be nice tier. Mostly facing against my own Leviathan was the most confusing thing I've seen. Yeah, that's strange. Generally, you don't face against your own Leviathan unless you're doing a lot of invasion missions. Man, these tracks are grinding on everything. I will say, these tracks have some great traction on them. Ooh, I'm a god. How can you kill a god? Alright, did I level up yet? No. Poop. What else do we need here for the guns? I just need to do a couple of more 1,000 damage. Yeah, I need to modify my Leviathan. I think once I get the next tier of rewards here, I'm thinking about just throwing on the Destructor on my car with the triggers, because those things right there alone are ridiculously good. And I'll probably throw on the Oppressor engine as opposed to the Cheetah. The Cheetah's good and all that, but I love the Oppressor more. Having extra fast turning will make the Leviathans way more powerful. Oh god. That Oppressor engine actually probably made Leviathans really good. Because there's a lot of weapons that are really crap on Leviathans just due to the incredibly slow turning radius that you have to account for that bots just do not account for. But the Oppressor just kind of ignores that outright. Like, you don't need to worry about, like, your turning speed on, like, a little boy. Your little boy goes 3 times as fast, or twice as fast. Oh shit, Nicki Minaj getting pegged in the back. Okay, done so. It's good to bumpers and passive melee to put on Leviathan to add some resistance. Yeah, there's nothing bad with doing that. Most people tend to do that with the train plows and small plows anyway. Adding on the big sticks too does help. Those can always be of use. Don't be afraid to add on passive melee. Bye-bye there, little boy. Rammed right into that face. Sometimes, too, it's actually pretty good to also add on that passive melee, because then you can use it to make anti-wedge systems, where if you literally, like, drag the, like, those knife sections onto the ground, they can be used as a way to prevent people from scripting against. 3-day of premium? Yeah, that's poggers, my dude. Just love that. 50% bonus EXP, 40 coin mission, double the resources here. I mean, that's pretty hot. Energy weapons or autocannons? Alright, well, I can do the autocannon stuff here pretty soon. Logging so hard, my dude. Isn't that right, Butters? That's what I thought. But yeah, I think everyone does that. For a lot of my builds, I tend to add in a lot of skirt armor too. Added every bumper and passive melee to see how it will face against. Besides having at least 1 or 2 bumpers on the back only. Yeah, it could work. It just depends. A lot of it really would be nice to see what my Leviathan faces most often, because then I would like to be able to counter that. But then the issue is just like I can't tell what they're facing because I don't have any Leviathan playback, so I can't tell what the major issue is with a lot of them. Which is kind of the downside when you're trying to do like iterative design on any Leviathan. Because it's like you can't really measure the success of the Leviathan or see how it performs or what its areas of weakness are. Because the only combat report you get afterwards just tells you like, time survived, wave it was on, damage dealt, enemies killed, parts destroyed, things like that. Where it's like, yeah, these are metrics, but like they don't tell me anything. They don't even tell me what to do. Like, it's just kind of like, yeah, these are cool little stats. Like, yeah, cool. I know that, like, my bot did damage. Like, yes. But, like, I don't know, like, did it get stuck on an object? Did it get, like, ring around the posied? Does it need to have more turning radius around here? You know, things like that. Got him. I generally don't want to go too overboard, though, with bumpers, because bumpers themselves, I believe, are a very high power score. They don't necessarily add on a whole lot of resistance. The only thing is that selectively adding bumpers makes you resistant towards melee, which could always be useful. You don't want to be, like, you know, completely, what should we call it? You don't want to be completely vulnerable to melee. I love how this game is like, oh yeah, this is how gaming looks so cool again. And then it's showing some like 20 FPS game that is so fucking full of particle effects. It's like the Best Buy version of a video game. Don't even give me that. The first of Leviathan was just space armor with wheels and somehow wind is common in rare weapons. Yeah, because you have to remember, your Leviathan battles are going to be mostly based on who you can face. So if you're facing some pretty weak sauce opponent, or if your Leviathan's pretty low, it's going to face some pretty weak sauce opponents. If your Leviathan's very high, it's going to face very challenging opponents. So a lot of the time it's just based on like the power score of your Leviathan. Ironically enough though, it does actually behoove you to make a very low power score Leviathan, because you're likely to face more enemies that way. If you make a very, very high power Leviathan... Alright, I messed up here. Oof. Yeah, there's too many energy weapons on that team. The weird idea in mind. And no, a lot of people tend to do that. They always slap on, like, rare versions and common parts when they're first doing their, you know, basic Leviathan. And those will end up facing a lot of other people, a lot of those people who are just like, oh yeah, I just unlocked Invasion, I guess I'll go ahead and do a couple of missions. Unbeknownst to them, that Invasion is really fucking hard. And you gotta build a specific car for it, because it will destroy you otherwise. Yep. That is why you don't design your front area with only a single frame and no bumpers and you ram into somebody. What do you mean I immediately deframed myself? I didn't do anything like that. At least this dude puts steering wheels in the back car. Oh yeah, he's done. Got him. Yeah, to be fair, that was bound to happen. The dudes had way too many energy weapon bots. Energy weapon bots are so fucking good. My most memorable Leviathan defense was facing against a horse build. Did nothing but as a good horse. Yeah, there's a bunch of weird Leviathans like that. It's kind of nice that people actually do that, because it does actually give a lot of people free wins, which is always nice. Although I think nowadays you have to your Leviathan has to meet certain standards, and they can't be just troll builds. Like, your Leviathan has to be able to go and win against a certain course so to actually be deployed. Man, what is with people dying at Travis Scott's concert? How the fuck does that even happen? I read one of the stories, and it's like everyone was pressing so hard to get close to the stage that they essentially suffocated. And I'm just thinking, alright, was there no, like, no one watching the fucking stands at all? Wow. Well, at least Ariana Grande is going to be out of the spotlight for most deadly artist. Dear God. Alright, let's go. I believe in you all. You all go absorb the damage, and I'll stay back here and be a good boy. Alright, oh, look at that. Nice, weak cars like this. This I can drive with. And I say, anytime you're facing against lunatics or fire starters, it's a good day. Alright, come on, let me through. Hey, you there. Christian Cinema, out of here. You do not need to exist. There you go, beautiful. Get me points. Good gun. Yeah, 1800. I actually wonder, do I get 1800? Yeah, no, I only get 600. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think with these missions, you end up actually getting way less, which I guess makes sense. People don't want to grind this out for, like, levels and all that. I imagine that would bore the crap out of a lot of people. Alright, so I probably need to do 2 more missions with shotguns, and they should be done. It'd probably be easier for me to do more damage if I had, like, Thunderbolts. Or Breakers or anything fancy like that. Nah, I don't even think I even want Breakers. Like, the one Relic machine gun I want to get, or any Relic in general I want to get, is the Punisher. I just love the sound effects on the Punisher. Plus, the model of it looks really cool, and the perk of it's kind of nice. Oh, they changed the perk to be less supportive, and it became more of a damage perk, which I guess is more applicable in general. I think Leviathan with only 4k power, so he was able to sacrifice a lot of spears on his builds, only to arm with 2 cords. But yeah, say Leviathans that had a lot of javelins, those are the banes of existence, because those things would be able to instantly just destroy people's cars. Like giant spear Leviathans, oh my god. It's also kind of funny too, because those would also be very powerful in whatchamacallit. Those would also be very, 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 very powerful in Leviathan versus Leviathan clan battles. Those things were ridiculous. To compensate for the durability focus. Yeah, true. But like seeing those Leviathans that were able to do so much damage were hilarious. Excellent. So we're at 46 now. We have 2 more 7Ks. That's another 14,000. Plus another 25 here. So we're looking at 1650. So that would give us another 3 levels, which will put us up to 49. And then once we get there, we should be able to work from there. Excellent. How's my... Might as well throw in some more repair kits. This anytime it gives me a challenge in how I should build. Yeah, any challenges like that are always kind of nice, because then you always just figure out weird little build strategies. Of course, I'm not like the best theory crafter here, but I know a lot of like general applicable tips. Let's see. Do I have any of those containers left here? No. Alright, I need to get some more scrap metal here to build some more of those repair kits. 688, 69. Now let's get down there to the 8-7 range. That makes more sense. I will say repair kits, man, they're always so good. And it's weird how they're always in such high demand. And yet, the fact is everyone can make them and make a profit off them, yet no one does. They're like a super easy thing, too. Let's see. Interesting. Why repair kits negative 30 cents? 508. Did the price of scrap go up recently? Oh yeah, price of scrap jumped up here 50 cents. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to my scrap. I'm not banking anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna cut off on that. Odd though, you're curious as to why scrap jumped up 40 points. Or 40 cents of a coin. Usually doesn't go up that high. Sounds like some weird market bullshit's going on here. Although, actually, I wonder if that is the case. Can someone with enough money actually drive up the cost of some of these common goods in order to actually drive the price up? Generally, it shouldn't be able to happen on big old things like this, but I feel like it probably could happen. Yo, a fucking pumpkin, dude? That's pretty fucking sweet. Hell yeah. Someone else something in the market? Could have been. Could have been just a general decrease in supply. As I generally, though, when there's a giant decrease in supply like that, it's usually compensated with people dumping all their stuff onto the marketplace. Generally, but that requires an active and involved market. And unfortunately, you also can't automate any of these tasks. I mean, if you could automate a lot of the auction house processes, then this game would have a broken economy in like 2 days. Or it would actually maybe have a fully functioning economy in 2 days. Man. Too many fucking bots. Look at all of them. The fucking photon cabins. Take him down. Robin. Y'all didn't see shit. Fuck, they found me. Oh, got fucked. Do not exist in this plane or this realm. This life or the next. Consciousness ceases. That is all you'll ever be. Fuck. Out of here, Isabella. You just bot. Why are you bullying me? I love you so much. Bye-bye. Try to see anything off the radio market, but I didn't get much success. But I got a gold coin up for a while, though. Yeah, so it can happen. But like I said, any time you try to manipulate a market, especially one that can easily be flipped around in 2 seconds, it's going to be very hard to actually flip it or modify it. Alright, so now I need to do some auto cannons, and then I need to do some raids. Alright. I can actually do that. Is this car? Then I can just modify it ever so slightly. And then throw on some fancy boys. So I guess we'll throw on... I'll throw in this big dude. Do something like that. And then we'll throw on a storm here. Boink. Do like storms here. And then... yeah, how about we get rid of these? They don't really make sense when all the parts are salakalackin'. Any way that I can flop these on here with moderate issues? Yeah, no, that one's fine. No, I can't put it there because they're not big enough. Yeah, I can't put it there either. Oh, these things are kind of cool looking. Oh, jazzy. Jazzy. Alright, whatever. I think we should be set. Throw in Perseus. For autocannon damage. Well, let's see. What I need to do is it missions or brawls? Both. Modules, moving parts, or weapons. Alright, cool. So I just need to do damage, essentially. Not too bad. Ba-bum. It actually used to be way more common when there was not price corridors for low volume items to be heavily manipulated. So that'd be things like paint, stickers, and other valuable rare items. Those were commonly abused all the time. And I think to a certain extent they are still being abused. Although price corridors kind of prevents that because it just sets a limit to the price. So after a while you just can't, like, you know, adjust the price anymore. Because a price corridor requires like a certain amount of items to be sold for a price to be adjusted. And that could be really weird sometimes. Like I remember having like the price of fuck, what was it called? Repair kits. Like there was like a 30-cent gap that for some reason I couldn't resolve for like 3 or 4 minutes while the price corridor was being updated. And it was kind of obnoxious. So I just wait. It's like, come on, man, I need to sell this stuff. It takes way too fucking long. Get him down. Get him down. Damn. Just straight eating like a chicken sandwich, dude. There you go. Trying to get them to back as much as possible. Alright, Tempest Flame, you're doing a great job of turning that bot around. Taking the backside of that car. Hannah, don't you move. They had a lot of cannon bots. That's if the cannon bots were properly able to position, they would have easily won. All hard to say, it's the weird ones, they're not the 88s or the judges. Iron down. Yeah, I think they do like 3 or 4 of them. Okay, not too jazzy. Not too bad. That'll be fine with me. Like these sweet rolls all my life. Ah, so tasty. None of that, Ethan Bradbury. Dude, he's getting beamed so hard. Fucking annihilator drones. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Christopher, where are you going there, my dude? You need to discover America. Where are you going? I love you. Oh, interesting. Is that dude using the, what cabin is he using on that thing? Looks pretty jazzy, though. I would love to have Annihilator drones. The issue is they're so expensive. I think each one is still like 3 or 3.4 4.4 thousand coins a piece. Thank you, limited supply. Well, that, to be fair, they're just strangely expensive to craft, too, for whatever reason. There's up there, Sauce. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Got Sauce. Oh, didn't I take damage? Yeah, flawless. Look at that. Of course I am. Ooh, nice. Oh, wow, they only took 2 missions? That was funny. Alright, cool. Now it's raids, and then I should be done. I think it's what, took 2 streams? 3 streams to finish this entire thing? That's pretty funny. Yeah, so I literally just need 100 more points, and then I gotta purchase the pack, which will give me the last level. And then I'll be level 50. That'll be funny. Fine with me. Perfect. Making something real dosh here. Yeah, it's me loading. Oh, nice. Hey, you talked to me earlier. Yeah, I appreciate your comments. Always nice to hear that some people enjoy my videos and are able to get something out of them. I do make them for that reason. Well then, just... Of course, everyone just enjoys this silky smooth, potentially sick voice here. Well, ironically enough, I don't know what the fuck I have right now that's causing my voice to be so shot. I don't know if I have COVID or whatever. I took a PCR test, which is a polymerase chain reaction test, and it came out negative, but I think the sample they initially used was pretty shit, because the nurse who was doing the nasal swab fucked it up. Like, you're supposed to, like, go into, like, the back of the throat area, and this person didn't even get deep enough to get past my, like, nose. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh yeah, shit, I'm supposed to be in PvP right now. Why am I in PvE? I just went in here as like a fucking blanked out my mind. Oh, cute. Take him down. I am so slowed right now. My car. Alright, I'm dead. Oop. There we go. That's fine. I don't need any rewards from this anyway. I need to do some ye old PvP. Or PvE. Yeah, you know what? Let's do fire starters. Fuck it. Fire starters is better. It's easier. I don't feel like sitting here fighting with Dawn's children, dying to that. Dawn's children has strangely become very, very hard to actually compete with. I'm not quite sure why, but they are. But I think it's just the fact they have very good shields and very high damaging weapons that heavily incentivize accurate aiming. So when every single bot is like that, it's very difficult. And ironically becomes harder than even the Steppenwolves. That's alright. That's why we avoid it like crazy. That's all we need. Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, I see people getting up there in the 63 range. I think it's like, what, 50 coins for every level past 50? So you're probably making some great dosh. I mean, if you're a person that can get to like 10 levels above the max level every season, I mean, you could probably earn some really good money. Excellent. And the thing is, too, I do have the oppressor on this car. So these caucuses, they can fucking spin, baby. Let's speed this up here. Oh, yeah. Got him. 1 point, that's all I need. It's funny, those turrets used to be worth like 5 or 10, but then they nerfed it to only be 1. And I feel like it's because I made a video once upon a time where I talked about how you could earn like 5 or like an extra 200 points if you bum rush the towers in, what was it, hit and run. I mean, you could earn a legitimate like 200 extra points if you bum rushed it and then survived. It was hilarious. I used to do that all the time. My teammates hated me like crazy because I would slow down Leviathan a shit ton. But then, ironically enough, 200 extra points. Oh, it was so good. I nerfed it. So not worth nearly as much. But that's still probably a decent strategy. How can I earn death from above badge? You jump off a cliff and then deal damage to somebody while in air. So if you're just shooting at somebody and you jump off a cliff, you get a progress towards the badge. And you have to do that 5 times. So you gotta deal damage while in air. So you just jump off a cliff while shooting your weapons at somebody, you get a point. Do that 5 times, you get a badge. That's not that hard. So literally just jump off a cliff while dealing damage. You'll get it. I mean, you can earn like a badge or 2 per game if you're being ballsy about it. Oh dang, the radius on this is super short. Out of here with the Fafnir, my dude. Ooh, damn. Someone took out all the armor, but didn't take out any of the vital parts. Works for me. Also, I think each challenge will tell you what you have to do. So, like, if you look off to the side and you hover over the icon, it'll show you, oh yeah, you need to do this thing to get this badge or whatever. And you should be pretty sad. Got him. Blood potion, bitch, I got a death game at my disposal. Stay right there, matey. Ooh. It's so good having this extra, like, 100% turning radius on your weapons. Being able to properly turn around and actually, like, brawl these peeps is so much more useful. Sunshine, I can't stand no disrespect. Or if you have some intellect. I say that Thresher dude, though, is gonna steal all the fucking points. Sorry, not Thresher, Retcher. Fucking Retchers do so much damage. Yeah, ironically enough, though, strangely enough, playing with sparks, like I had a triple spark build that I utilized in this mode, or in like any of the PvE modes, and you would strangely get some very, very, very high damage numbers or points from it. I'm not sure why. I mean, you did essentially nothing for damage because you were only able to deal damage to one part at a time, but you're able to hit like unlimited amount of cars. So if you had 3 of them and you had 3 cars at a time, that's 9 parts at least. Plus, you would systematically peel them off. And you could fire for a very long time, and you'd slow down all the cars too. So for some reason like that, you'd be able to get a lot of points from it, despite doing no damage. It's kind of funny. The only downside is that your car would be also a very high power score because you're using triple sparks. But I mean, triple sparks on a humpback cabin is not too bad. Ooh, somehow still alive, baby. Oh, do you got a cyclone? Oh yeah, cyclone and a whirl. Very fancy. I say not the best weapons, but they're alright. Still, the fire starters, way better of a faction to deal with than fucking Dylan's children. Although ideally, the one PvE mission you want to do right now, if you're trying to earn money, is doing Frontier Defense. Frontier Defense is still the best for like fuel to money ratio, and just for time to money ratio. That's the best one overall, because for some reason they nerfed the crap out of data theft and what was it? Data theft and War for Fire, I think was the other one. They're essentially the same mission. But they nerfed those for whatever reason. I'm not quite sure why. So death, or the frontier defense one is the only one that's actually worth it. I mean, it gives you full rewards, and it's like a 9-minute mission. Every other mission is like a 10-minute mission or 9-minute mission, so they're roughly the same length if you do them correctly. But for some reason, the frontier defense one just gives you more rewards. Sure, it's technically harder because you're facing 3 bosses instead of 1. But, I mean, for a lot of people, the bosses are not the big major contributor of the issue. Unless you're facing Dawn's children. Then the bosses are a big issue. But every other boss is not much of an issue. No, I'm so good though. Bum ba bum. We'll see how we fare here. I feel like we've done alright. Because the retro dude hasn't done like so fucking well that it's destroyed everyone's points. Will I am in Brittany, bitch. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know why I'm thinking of like that one chorus. Come on, shoot me. I dare you. Yeah. 25% damage increase. Feel it. Nice. And then Leviathan. Nice. Alright, so what was their badge count for that? 1240. Wow. 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 Do you fucking see this shit? Do you see this shit? The dual retro dude got nearly, what, 400? No. Nearly 500 points higher than everyone else on the team. That's impressive. Wow. Wow. And you know what that means? If you got that much points, and considering that most of the points is based on your contribution towards damage towards a car, and that the points are distributed based on your contribution, this means that this dude took 500 points from the rest of us. Sure, did he do 500 points more worth of work? Maybe. Maybe. Is that really fair, though? Because each one of us has to pay into this fucking mode. You know, ironically enough, if you have a retro in your team, it honestly might make it so that the mode becomes not profitable anymore. Where if you literally are in that mode, it is actually a loss to play. That's funny. That kind of pees me off. But hey, we managed to get all the way up to level 49, so fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna go now purchase the battle pass now. And we'll see how that turns out. Heck yeah. Might as well. Alright, so one second, everybody. I need to type in my credit card information. Hopefully Crossout doesn't steal my information again. I haven't had any issue with them so far. Might as well, though. Use my YouTube money for good use right now. If any website is telling you to store your credit card information for later purchases, do not ever fucking do that. Do not ever do that. For one, that is just going to make it so that the that your information has the potential now to be leaked and to leak onto the dark web. That is just not something that you should be doing ever. And it is a huge security risk. Any website tells you to store credit card information on it. Any web browser tells you to store credit card information on it. Don't. And two, not because it's a huge security risk too, but it also encourages you to spend a lot more than what you would otherwise. Because a lot of people feel inclined to purchase an item immediately, and they don't really, they're like, oh, I like that, I'll buy it right now, and they won't consider anything else. But then after, like, you know, an hour of consideration, they're like, yeah, no, I don't want to buy this item anymore. Like, that's a big thing. That's why Amazon or every other website that has you store your credit card information, they're doing it just so that you, next time that you come here, are going to have a little bit less in your way to purchase an item, and you're going to spend a little bit less time thinking about it. Now, to be fair, I need to get off my fucking credit card. My current credit card is belonging to Amazon, and that's just because Amazon literally gives out a credit card to anybody and anyone, despite ability to pay for it or whatever. They know people will use it as like a good way to build credit. But then, as soon as you can, fucking change that shit for something else. Alright, let's see. So, did it come out yet? Hey, all season rewards unlocked and additional rewards. Level 50, baby. Yeah. So I got myself 100 coins, another 100 coins, so 200, 400, 700, 1100, 1120 coins, plus a bunch of other shit. Very nice. Very nice. My storage is probably blown out. Yeah, I got 2 left. But thankfully I can use these. Nice. How much do these cost? That's why these things are built. Cheap as shenanigans. I'll buy one more though, just to fill it out, just so I don't have some inventory. That's still pretty cool though. That's still pretty cool though. Fuck yeah. Now, your boy's got everything. So what do we get here this time? Let's take a look here. What do we get? We got the brand new parser here. Damage for the next shot is increased by 3% for each shell that hits the enemy. Very nice. I think it's like, what, 6 shells on these things? So, pretty decent. Plus, you get a nice durability, reload time, range of fire, too. So, we can definitely use that perk more often. We got Destructor here, which gives you a range of fire on this thing. That's good. And then you got the Argument here. The time of the next shot by 30%. Each hit also reduces the chime of up to 4 times. Ooh. So the Argument and Destructor, I feel like those things would be absurdly good on bots. Why do I have 2 bootstrap engines? What the shit? What's the point of having 2 of these generators? You can only slap one onto your car at a time. What? Well, what's the point of having 2 bootstrap engines? Why do I have 2? Does the rewards come with 2 to begin with? Why do you get 2 generators? What? You can only use 1. And even the one you use would be shared between your Leviathan and between your base car, and you can only strap on 1 generator on your car at a time. Why would you have 2 of these engines? It's completely useless. I mean, I guess you could salvage it. Can you salvage it for money? Yeah, I guess you get a little bit of money out of it. You get like $50 worth of items from it. That's funny. That's funny. What else do we get here? Oh yeah, I guess I can sell these because I don't need these. I'm never gonna use shivs, so why would I even keep them in my car? Let's see, what else do we got here? Of course, we got all the armor parts that we earned from this season. And then we probably got all the decor items too. Let's take a look here. Yep, we got the excavator lights, which are always jazzy to have. The orange grid paint, which is the same as the other one. Right. Perforation is always good. Blank cover is nice. And jazzy stuff, and a couple of stickers that I don't care for. Now we got the mercenary containers too. What else do we got here? Ooh. Oh yeah, look at that. We got that Aztec thing from earlier. That vacuum CK for them sucked. The thing is, I don't use any of these weapons in any significant amount to justify getting any one of them. Maybe the Whirl, because I like using autocannons more often, and the Whirl has a very nice long-range effect. The Judge, because I actually have a Judge. I never use Pyre, and I never use an 88. I don't think I've ever owned an 88. Where I can get 50 coins. Why would I even get that? I'd rather get the items that I can never get again. So the Whirlwind or the Judge. That's a hard choice. Both of them are pretty jazzy. I do like the Whirlwind one more. It looks cooler. But the Judge one I actually have. But the thing is the cannon, and I don't really use cannons very much unless I have to. So I'll go for the Whirl. Yeah, let's do Phoenix. Phoenix Rising, baby. I'm just kidding. I have no idea what that even means. Alright, so we'll see if someone actually bites on that storage expansion. So that would be nice. Expand this baby out. Now I can actually craft these things. Oh god, requires the most expensive parts of the games too. No wonder why this thing's so expensive. It's gone down in price still pretty significantly. It's jumped down like 200 coins. Well, that makes sense. There's more people selling it than are buying it. Although, what's the crafting margins on some of these bad boys? Let's throw on legendary. Alright, so all of these are pretty decent. Let's take a look at this. Alright, all of them are pretty alright. Yeah, most legendaries are actually not worth it to build in the slightest. The only one that's worth to build right now is the Nova. Extra 200 coins, but it takes a day to even get, so I wouldn't even try. Let's see. What else would I need to use right now? Let's see. I'm trying to think right now. What was the item I was looking at? The Annihilator. The Annihilator right now is a negative 800 coin difference to craft right now. Holy shit. The only one that's even worth less to craft than the Annihilator is Tsunami. And the Tsunami is negative 1900 coins to craft. Wow. Oh, nice. And I actually got my storage expansion. Excellent. So yeah, it's more expanded now. That's a decent space. You can get a lot more weapons. But yeah, none of these are even worth crafting. That's hilarious. I'm gonna be fair, I don't think the Annihilator has been worth crafting ever since the event came out. I don't think it's ever been worth it, to be honest. And it's probably because the Annihilator has been nerfed into the ground every single time. Or not every single time, but like pretty consistently it's been nerfed. I don't think it's been buffed in any sort of capacity for a hot second. So, in that regard, it might be worth it to pick up the Annihilator off the marketplace. It might be worth it to pick it up the marketplace. Although, how many would I need for a full build? 4 energy. Fuck, you could have 4 of these on a car. Realistically, you're only going to have 3, but still... 3 of them at minimum, a car like this. That's going to be a lot of money. Reduces speed and acceleration. Yeah. I think he's like a negative 40% on that. That's funny. It's still incredibly expensive, though. I think, though, if you... the thing is with me is that whenever I'm deciding to purchase a legendary or other sort of part, I generally do it because it's off meta, and so that when I can actually So that way I can actually do anything with it. I can actually sell it for money later on down the line. Oh yeah, none of these I could flip. Yeah, none of these. Aspects all the way up there at 2,000 again. That's funny. I sold those bad boys when they're like 1950, but that was like 6 months ago. And then they also crashed down afterwards again. That's funny, aspects are coming back. Yeah, none of these would be worth it to buy. Because you're guaranteed going to lose money on this. You're probably going to lose like 200, 300 coins. Just based on this alone. Which is never good. I mean, that's the thing is with those. Like, when you buy a legendary, you don't buy it with the expectation that you're going to be able to flip it with money later on. Generally. Sometimes you might be able to get away with selling it later on down the line, but that's rarely the case. Thank you for your purchase. Yes, anytime there, Tarja. Enjoy my money. Let's see what else here is pretty cheap right now. Crickets, wow, they are still a nickel. You can see that when I last purchased them, they were down there in the 200 range. So they were dirt cheap. They were dirt cheap. Yeah, none of these are really dirt cheap right now, but decent price. 88's worth nothing. That's funny. Man, a lot of these items have really high margins for some reason. I don't know why. Well, the fuse has gone back up a decent chunk in price. Oh, was it last year it got back up in price too? Yeah, that's actually pretty decent because I purchased them for a decent chunk. Yeah, see, I purchased them for a fucking 175, and these bad boys are worth 440 coins. Oh my god, I made more than double my money back on these things. Holy shit. Man, I should really go harder next time a price like that comes up. So that means I could sell these bad boys for a huge profit. Oh my god. So 175 times 3 is my original investment. So let me throw that up on a calculator. 175 times 3. So no, sorry, divided by 3. Whoops, that's wrong. 175 times 3. That's 525 coins. If I'd sell it at 441 times 3, that's 1,300. Times that by 9 to account for taxes. That means I'm going to legitimately make more than double my profit. Because then if I subtract the 525, I'm going to make 665 coins of profit with a 525 coin initial investment. So I'm making over 100% of my money back on these things. That's impressive. Of course, the time frame for this is ridiculously long. I purchased these things ages ago. Back when they were crap meta. You get a little bit of buff in there, and then fantastic. These things are like next tier. That's fantastic. That's hilarious. Making some money, dudes. Downside, I wish tacklers followed that same trajectory. I think we originally purchased those for like $400 when they were still pretty good because I liked limited angle machine guns. And then the protectors came out and just fucking tanked their price. Dang, son. So I've made some money off these dudes. Anything else I can sell here? I wish these caucuses. Oh my god, they've gone up even more in price. They were like the 500 range. Now they're in the nearly $700 range. Why are caucuses so expensive? What the shit? They have a 42-cent crafting margin on them right now. That is ridiculous. That's pretty high. And what weapons do you need to craft them? So you need a judge, which is pretty cheap. The cab, which is not that bad. Oh, yeah, okay. I can see why these things get more expensive. Yeah, you have to realize these purple parts used to be worth way less money because they only use blue level parts, like rare level parts. But ever since they jacked it up to special, all these epic parts have gone up a decent chunk in price. Whirls, $700. Well, I guess the ML200s are cheap because no one wants them. Cows, pretty expensive. Yeah, each one of these things used to be worth in like the 400 to 500 coin range at maximum. Now they're starting to exceed it and go nearly 700 coins in price. But it also could just be a relation to inflation of the coin market on PC. That could be a major reason for it. But I don't think there's been too much inflation on PC. Oh, fuck. And it's so weird. Why is it so expensive? I hate it. Whatever. Let's bring this bad boy back and let's go ahead and let's fix you up. So what does a destructor take? It takes 4 energy apiece. Yeah. Too many parts of the same. Oh. I think the trigger and the destructor are technically based off the same design. That's funny. That's funny. I guess I could see that. And then we can throw on the argument to make these things even more powerful. Nice. Let's see. What else can we throw on here that's pretty decent? I mean, we got sinuses, got the arguments, got the synthesis on here. I mean, these are some bad boys on here. Yeah. Yeah. Any of these bad boys on here. And since a lot of these guns now can benefit from high extra aim, oh yeah, they're good. Now what we need to do is that we need to throw the oppressor on this bad boy. Why the fuck did I throw a chameleon on here? There's an engine in here, I know that. Here's a radar. Oh, here's the hot rod. We don't need the hot rod anymore. That's useless. Let's throw in the big boy oppressor. What I can actually probably do is, like, I wonder if I could just flop that in where that is right now. And then I exceed the part limit by, oh yeah, for engines. I was like, I just took off like 5 parts. How do I exceed it? Oh yeah. There we go. That's what I'd like to see, boys. Ooh. That's some beef. That's some beef fucking Wellington right there, if I've ever seen it. Got some fucking chonk on that. Oh, smexy. Let's see. I don't know how high these are supposed to be. Alright, that's about high enough. And then get another destructor on here. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Because now, whenever this thing speeds up, it's not going to have even faster turning. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Faster turning on a car like this is stupid. Because now this is going to make any of these weapons that require accuracy even better. That's funny. Oh my god. It's going to be so good. Walking stone. Feel my wrath. Oh my god. Yeah, this thing is ridiculous. Honestly, I could probably throw even more weapons on this if I decided to get rid of the, not the aura. Whatever that, like, little generator thing is. If I decided to get rid of that and throw on something else, I could probably do even better. I decided to throw that in there because I was like, you know what would probably piss people off? If all of a sudden this giant Leviathan threw down a barrier the size of itself. So then they would have to either like go through it or go around it to deflect them. It could also work against me, but who knows. But yeah, we'll go ahead and deploy that bad boy. Let's see how that one fares. I feel like that oppressor engine is going to help out a lot. So it does have a lot of slow moving parts on there with the auto cannons and the other stuff. So by having the oppressor on there, that bad boy is going to be able to fucking haul ass cheeks. I mean, he's going to haul some serious ass. Alright, I'm going to lower down this desk. My fucking legs are hurting. I've been standing for nearly 2 hours. You can only stand for so much before your fucking hips want to just like... That's good though. Alright, it's great that we managed to actually finish this season. And then we're going to start transitioning over to Total Warhammer 2. So if y'all don't like that game, then I'd recommend y'all transition away. But it's a pretty decent game. I like it. I like playing it. We're going to be continuing up our campaign from last time. Although I have worked on the campaign quite significantly since then. And by significantly, I mean I'm basically endgame now with them. But I think it'd still be fun to play the game, even though you guys have not seen like half the progress. To be fair, half the progress after you get to the one area, it just doesn't even suck. Oh my god. I love having... Why does fucking Lewis Rossman talk about fucking inflation? It is so weird that, like, a random person who focuses on, like, fixing motherboards and iPhones is getting so randomly economically and politically enlightened. It's obnoxious. Feels like the dude's almost grifting in a way. Alright. I'll transition this over into Total War. There we go. Yeah, so if y'all don't like that, I'm sorry, but it's a good game. I like playing it. Plus, we played Crossout for 2 hours today, so if y'all haven't gotten your fix of Crossout, you guys can just watch the previous content. You should be set. Let me go ahead and transition over to game capture so you guys can actually see it. And there we go. Nice. Yeah, so we're going in here. We're on turn 115, so we're pretty up there. The downside is that a lot of our fucking sections are just... That's unfortunate. It's funny how MatPat gets away with showing literally a dead body being dragged off. Sure, it's fictional, but like, I feel like that type of thing would be very problematic when it came to showing it as a thumbnail. I have no idea why my last cross-up video is doing well, but I appreciate y'all doing that. Giving it a lot of praise. That's funny, I haven't seen... I wish they kept that Ashen Ring mode. It was moderately interesting. While I imagine they probably don't want to keep it around too much. Alright. Alright, so let's see. Any of you dudes that we had to deal with this time? I think we should be set. Oh god, this is a long back way. Alright, whatever, we should be set. So let's see, I'll probably need to get alcohol in here. You can probably get rid of these two things. I doubt we'll need those. I feel like I might need that forward base at some point, so I'll probably keep those in there. Although this honestly looks like a better forward base, to be honest. This one's legitimately even more forward, technically. And you get the Quarrelers and the major range dudes. So that'd be all you'd really need. This one has most of it, but not quite. How the fuck is Nagaron all the way out here? No, who's this? Oh, Ironbrow's Expedition. Ironbrow's still up? He's still kicking. That's funny. Usually he gets clamped pretty early. Alright, back to the towns. Actually, no, let's work on these dudes first. Oh yeah, we got a big sum of money earlier here. Oh, you need some troops, don't you? Actually, you know what? Let's get you iron breakers. Iron breakers, fuck. Let's see. Now, the thing is, we're going to be facing against Chaos here pretty soon, because Chaos is moving down south, and it's taking a lot of names, so we're probably going to start working against that. Oh, Butters, you need to get out of here? I'm sorry. There you go. There you go. Now you can get out if you want. Sorry about that. I closed the doors and my cat couldn't get out. I'm sorry about that, Mighty. That was to help with the sound. Alright, let's see. What else do we need to do here? So we'll go ahead. Let's move you all the way to this side. Yeah, because I doubt the southern portion of us is going to get raided too much, but I'm probably going to have to throw down a lord or two down there to keep it guarded. I probably could just keep this guy down here, to be honest. Let's see. See what we got. Okay, so for this puzzle, you just need to find the one thing that isn't repeated. So this is repeated, the down arrow is not repeated, any side arrow is. So that one, it is. Very nice. It's always nice because it gives you just more money. Let's kick out one unit.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
Yes, very vengeful.
Master Engineer Atchus, better wheels, lad.
Better wheels, yes. Let's see. This dude needs to fucking die, to be honest. Good, got him. Getting so many items, my god. How's our lord doing here? Oh, guys, this game about to crash. Oh, I got no sound. Okay, no, it's just that again. It's weird. I'm not sure what is causing this, but it always seems to be having this issue.
My anger burns bright.
Oh, yeah. This dude clapped his cheeks with the other dude. Let's go over here and get that dude nice and healed up. And let's see, is this where Clan War is? Oh my god. Every time. It's constantly glitching out here. It shouldn't be an issue with resource allocation. Is it about to do it again? Wow, I have no idea what this is called. This is the third time it's happened. It's just this thing, and then it goes away.
By the king's command.
I wonder if he's just having like a resource allocation penalty or something.
Using guild routes.
Wow, every time I click, it's gonna glitch out. That's funny. I wonder if MSI Afterburner. No, I don't want system configuration. I want MSI. There we go. I wonder if downclocking it like 50 megabytes or 50 hertz will help. It's weird because like my 1080 seems to be having a lot of conflict with a lot of graphics settings. Oh my fucking god. I mean, it probably doesn't help that literally every time you click on a person, some other weird panel pops up. Alright, now what can we build here? Ooh, you can give me some good money. Let's see, do I need more alcohol or anything? I guess I could throw down Bugman's Rangers too, that does kind of help out. I really don't need alcohol because I have an abundance of it. But it means I can probably get rid of these dudes. I mean, it's 12 public order. And I get 8 here, so it'd be -5, or -4. Man, I could do that. You're sad. You're sad. You're on cheaper buildings, so might as well get you up. Any others that can be fixed? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll give you some more bread. So this is just a lord that is just in combat. A rune lord. Oh yeah, you're the one that just fucked up the vampire dude. Yeah, so the vampire dude did pretty good, but he needed more, well, his infantry, his army was just nothing but shot cavalry. So it was pretty good, but the issue is, my army all has charge defense, so, like, shot cavalry is not as good. It's pretty good, but not as good. Yeah, no, none of these dudes you can easily kill, though.
They will die by my axe.
Yeah, I was like, why'd I even try? It's a waste of money. Alright, once we get another 200, I'll give one of our Thanes Liquid Fortification. Liquid Fortification is such a good item to get. It essentially heals a unit while they're in melee combat. So our Thanes, who are melee damage experts, who have a lot of health and have a lot of defense go into combat, they can just essentially live forever. I think there's 2 items you can get to that heal you. So you can get 2 items that heal you for like a grand total of like 8 over time. And if you're a single unit that has a lot of damage, I mean, it can blast cheeks. Alright, downside is we're going to start moving northward because we have a lot of vampires to deal with and a lot of chaos warriors to deal with. I do like playing the Norsca faction, though. I didn't like Chaos as much because Chaos had a pretty meh roster. It was like the same unit copy and pasted over and over. It isn't like Wars or anything where you have like decent diversity of everything. Huh. I love how it was like a decent voice away.
It shall be done.
No, sorry.
Very well, I will do as you ask.
Alright, so we'll go ahead. So let him heal up for a bit.
If you say so, Beedling. Zulrika.
And they're probably gonna need like 1 or 2 turns before they can fully heal up. These dudes I can't really mess with. We'll assault the garrison, why not? The sooner we can get the vampires out of here, the better.
The binding oath.
Let's see, what about you?
Moving off.
These fucking Norscan tribes, damn son. He's able to get no healing done here. Oh, that ain't jazzy. Oh good, there's no chaos corruption here, so I don't have to worry about that. So, we'll give him these growth factors here. Got 4k for everything. Alright, yep, after this point, it's mostly just, like, accessories I can upgrade. Like, this doesn't really need to be upgraded, but why not? And this doesn't need this either, but... Actually, does it really need it? I think just by having these, like, one building alone, you can make an army that's pretty decently strong. Sure, you won't have artillery, but you don't need them. Artillery is kind of accessory. Let's go to Death Gorge, why not? And actually, yeah, if we can actually go down to, if we can go down there, it'd actually be kind of nice, because I could probably get Thor and Ironbrow's, expedition. I could get him into my army. Dude's actually pretty good. Alright, so I got all the runes. This dude's doing fancy shit. I can honestly probably get another army up here. Alright, and I can start transitioning this dude down south. Oh, damn, is that Greenskin faction still going? I thought we obliterated them. So the issue is the Dwarven faction's so huge at this point, it doesn't even matter. They have so many armies. They have at least 10 armies that are all decently well built. Some of the dwarves are going to probably deal with the Chaos Invasion all by themselves at this point. I wouldn't even be surprised. The vampires are going to be out here pretty soon, and these guys need to die. Their fucking osmosis bullshit is so cancerous. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get you down south because you are going to need to guard. Go ahead and guard. Alright, so you're doing everything. Continue moving. He still needs one more turn to heal up. You still need another 2 or 3 turns to heal up. I'm guessing Clan Moor's in here. Yep. Ironically enough, it keeps making them all fearful of him. That's funny.
Onward.
Man, there is so much chaos corruption up here. Let's see, how much would it cost for another army to be in here? Oh, damn, I can have another freaking engineer in here? That's pretty cheese. Ooh, and I get an extra research rate, too. Oh, that's always nice. Any research is always appreciated.
Vengeful rune.
Alright, how much would it cost, though, to recruit another lord?
Master of runecraft.
And I don't want any of these pre-made ones. Campaign line of sight, or do I want one that's really good at being a warrior? I don't like a lot of these rune lords that are already here. Sure, they have extra levels, but the issue is they're all spec'd into weird shit. So I want extra magical items that give me more chance to get stuff, or do I want a rune lord that can actually do damage? I think Perceptive probably would be best. So as you can see, it would cost me at minimum 2,500 coins to upkeep another lord. And that's just a lord. Not even the units. Man, that is expensive. That is expensive. But it's a decent chunk of money. Alright, so you're doing jazzy. Go ahead and transition that back over to growth. You're in growth. Transition that back over to growth. You're still in growth, but wow, are you guys not happy? Alright, let's get that public order in there instead. I can't fix you. I really can't fix him until I kill the beast there. Alright, so I could potentially lead an army down south, because I already have 2 armies going up north, and two of those armies are very good. They're very good armies. What I'd want to do down here is I would really want to kill these beasts. If I kill these beasts, they don't have any allies either, and they're a very weak faction. So I could kill them. Yeah, let's do it then. So I'm gonna go ahead then and just get the Perceptive Lord. And we'll go ahead and make him Urids. And then from there, you're also gonna need an engineer. So let's go ahead and get an engineer in here. Movement range or faction research is always kind of nice, to be honest. Research is always great. And then we'll go ahead, get ballistics calibration. Requisitions, always good. And then we'll go ahead and get yourself Root Master. Beyond that, we can give you some other random stuff. Income from all buildings, why not? Untainted, why not? I don't think there's really any more green skins for you to fight, so you should be safe on that regard. And we do have enough for another liquid fortification. Since you are a lord, we're going to give it to you first. So for y'all that don't know, it's this little item right here. It's an enchanted item. It's an item they can carry, but it gives them liquid fortification. And you can see it gives them 4 HP points per second while they're in combat. Actually, no, it's actually just in general. Yeah, sweet. You didn't even have to be in combat. Fuck yeah, this is great then. So these are perfect for lords to have. He has one. He has one. You're a better lord, so we'll give it to you. But you can see it's kind of an important item to have. And then we'll go ahead and start giving you some troops. The thing is, we don't really need super high quality troops, to be honest. Sure, having high quality troops really helps out with a lot of damage, but like... Armor piercing, armor piercing. Let's see. Melee attack, 29, 35. 22, 24. Okay, so these dudes are way better at just dealing damage overall. Let's go ahead. I'll give you a few of those dudes. Give you a couple of quarrelers with great weapons. Probably shouldn't have too many orders in the oven. Alright, so y'all are staying there. Y'all are good, y'all are good. Yeah, see, it's weird. The glitches are not happening now. Oh, it's probably because I'm not tabbing a lot. What do you need? Yeah, sure, we'll give you some more alcohol. I guess we'll just give you some more HP. Doesn't really do anything. Oh, yep, looks like there's a lot of those fucking dark elves over here. Not a big fan of those dudes. The thing is, there's a decent chance that the Skaven will attempt to attack us, which I'm not terribly fond of. They don't like us, and they're very powerful. So they could potentially attack us. But the issue is, too, attacking me would mean they would also be attacking the most powerful faction in this game. So they would probably get beamed. And those Chaos Warriors are fucking tearing up the north. As soon as you kill the Chaos Warriors, though, I mean, you get a great potential to start colonizing a lot of places. The downside is that they're not at war with the Norskin tribes, so the Norskin tribes can just come in behind them and just purge them. Yeah, see. They're just around here purging. To battle? Yep, so these ones are alright, ready to go to battle.
Yes.
And this one still needs another turn in the oven to get prepared.
True king of 8 peaks. True king.
Ooh. Looking pretty jazzy. You already know where you're going. You definitely do need some more time to heal.
I'll cast the rune.
But we should be set. I don't need you to be 110%. Sure, it might reduce casualties and all that jazz, but I don't care.
Yes, let's move.
No,
So be it.
it's only just an empty rune. What? Okay. This looks like it's pointing to a triangle. Hey, we got it. Ward save is actually pretty good. That's just general damage protection.
You have my allegiance.
Alright, nothing in there.
Beijing belts.
Oh yeah, the fucking Skaven are moving in. They're lucky because the Chaos Warriors didn't go anywhere near their home base. So they just got spared.
Master of
Alright, he's still doing his jazziness. We'll get you some more wheat. Oh yeah, and that was to upgrade this. Getting this all the way to max is pretty much pointless. The public order and adjacent is pretty nice. Ooh, recruit rank for all infantry units. I wonder if that means within the local province or faction-wide. Usually it stays when it's faction-wide, but I have no idea. Yeah, we get you spread public order. Alright, so yeah. I probably could afford to get another expensive lord. Or another very cheap one, too. Yeah, but I have no idea what he said. It was so fucking muffled. That was funny. I grow. Alright, you wanna try that again there, Mr. Engineer? Land molder. That place is probably gonna be a very big issue here really soon. I am probably gonna have to purge them. The issue is even though all their bases were heavily destroyed, because it's legendary campaign difficulty, they'll be able to get themselves inside all of those forts pretty easily. All of them are starting to position all of their heroes around Belengar Ironhammer. Because Belengar Ironhammer, I think he has not been defeated yet, despite everything. He does a lot of damage. I mean, as soon as we take that Von Cartesian place out of here, that'll save so much effort when it comes to dealing with these fucking vampires. Their osmosis is so much.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Heading out.
We can just stop him right now.
I stand defiant. To battle!
Decisive victory. Very nice. Oh, fuck yeah. Regeneration? Dude, that is stupidly powerful. Alright, so this place is gonna need some mighty heftiness. Although, wow, look at that. The vampire corruption is gonna go down massively. So I didn't even need to build anything for that. Ooh, what to get? Do I want to get extra rune lords? I mean, having 2 rune lords per army is really good. Also, just having more money so you have more lords in general as well is kind of nice. I really don't need to have like another forward base because we legitimately have like one of our best bases right here. So I'll just make that a money place. You don't have to have like a big area to make money everywhere or big forward location everywhere.
Armed and ready. I do.
Yeah, so those dudes did mighty fine.
Forwards.
Yeah, and there's the capital for the faction. Oh god. Oh my god, that's hilarious. My old phone that I haven't had on for a while right now is literally just like updating every single message for like the past like 2 months. It's just going off. Like you can hear it right now. It is just going off. Alright. You done? How's it even updating all these messages? All these messages are based on SMS, not like whatever. Yep, that's funny. Well, thank you for all those messages. Yeah, no, it's funny. Ironically enough, I probably could still use this phone as my daily driver if I wanted to. It wouldn't be that hard. It's a decent phone. It just has really shit battery life and a cracked screen and really bad camera. So it's just like not an ideal device to use. Wow, is that 3 Skaven armies up there? That is 3 Skaven armies.
Ready. The council's
With all some extremely high quality units too. That is awesome.
What's your orders?
Should I be increasing the quality of my units? Maybe. Is it also just more advantageous for auto-resolve just to have a way larger army? Yeah.
Onward.
Oh, I meant to attack them.
Punish the grudge makers.
Wow. Things I don't really have to worry about it too much, though, considering they're suffering all massive attrition. Excellent. Might as well go ahead and upgrade some of these places. There we go. The alcohol should help them out.
Ready.
Oh, yeah. And we'll go ahead and give you extra hit points. My god. Oh, I have to move the character to the following province, and I have to raise or sack 3 settlements belonging to greenskins. Oh, shit. Do the greenskins even exist anymore? So I could sack that settlement 3 times. And I could sack these people. But I think those are legitimately the only factions left. Oh god. Yeah, so Belengar Ironhammer. In order for you to actually get this quest done, you're going to have to take Karazak Rizak.
Revenge incarnate.
That's funny. Okay, what about you? You're the one that fucked up. Why are you leveling up? I didn't mean the public influence meant to make you stronger. Whatever, that's fine. Alright, so you're 7. Lord, are you still recruiting? Yeah, you're still good.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
Ready to do the bidding.
I am Belagar, true king of the 8 peaks.
Nah, I don't feel like getting a non-aggression pact with you. I feel like eventually I can just purge them and get a bunch of free bases. Although, what even is the winning condition for me? I think for me, I have to contain, like, pretty much all of the Karazak Encore. At least all the vampire factions are going to be done here pretty soon.
The Knights of Britonia, what would you have of me?
These dudes do not like me. Why is that? That's all the treaties with the other dudes. Yeah, Britonia, D people, I don't think me protecting you right now is going to save y'all. Hopefully the vampiric influence is going to slowly fade. Now that all the vampires are pretty much done with. Ooh, yeah, give me that money. Oh. That's some good money. Ooh, so we'll get that. Oh, the rat poison too, causing fear when fighting Skaven. Just innately is strangely good.
Yes. What?
Yeah, this place is going to need to be purged pretty quickly. It's -6 per turn. But that's going to be a while before that occurs, so let's just get that in there.
My anger burns bright.
It burns very bright.
No mortal. No.
Von Cartesian.
Lord of the Anglin.
We're going to have to change that.
Leaving. Grudge bearer. I stand defiant.
I did not mean for him to walk, I meant him to actually use the tunnel system too, but you know what? Whatever, that works. That is a big fucking ogre. What the shit? Alright, I have no idea what that is, but alright, cool. Do I not have... Oh, I do not have $500. Really, why do I not have $500? Did I upgrade something I did not mean to upgrade? I must upgrade something very expensive. Shit, where'd my money go? Damn. Alright, well, you ain't getting that money any turn. I should probably make you take the tunnel system here on out. There's a large amount of chaos corruption there. It's the Chaos Emeralds. You're fine. Yeah, that's still hold by the chaos. That's fine. Plans more of those is gonna fucking expand so rapidly here in 2 seconds. The engineers' halls are so far away. It's literally walking across the entire map. Or it's not the entire map, but it's a long fucking distance. Eventually we'll claim all these holds. Be beautiful. Oh god, don't get injured. Oh, okay, at least we got that wandering faction gone. The issue is eventually I won't be able to get with that hammer because all the greenskin faction is going to be dead. But the issue is there's events in which greenskin factions can come in as hordes. So I wonder if that means I'm going to have to do it that way. Okay, Ironhide needs to go away. Now I gotta win against the vampire factions? Fuck. There's... I guess there is one vampire faction left that's decently powerful.
Vengeful Rune Lord. Belligar Ironhammer. Leading.
Very fancy. For you, let's go ahead and get you some Quarrelers. Get 2 more and a Thunderer, maybe 2 Thunderers. We'll get you a few of those cannons and other dudes later on.
True king of 8 peaks.
Let's see. You get that money. No, it's this one. I've gotten that one like 3 times.
By the king's command.
I think they legitimately only have like 2 or 3 puzzles available.
Using guild roots.
Using guild roots. I don't know what the fuck that means. Sounds jazzy though. I need to get down south though, figure out if Thork Ironbrow's still here. For some reason that counts as like assaulting the Skaven, and I don't know why. Well, and apparently the Skaven have plagued their own homes again.
Yes,
I think. That's pretty jazzy.
I'm going. I'm done ready.
Wow. Yeah, the issue is that Herdstone, which is right here, that fucking Herdstone gives it like -30. Oh, that's an elven colony. Because when he's like, there's no way that's elven.
Master of runecraft.
Alright, so that's pretty jazzy. That's pretty jazzy. 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 As soon as we get the Thork Ironbrow, though, I'm going to immediately do a confederation with him. Be like, hey, I know you want to join me. Because I think he has a pretty decent roster of units. He has like a anvil of some sort that he can take into battle that's like stupidly good. You can't really do the sharpened skill thing, but it sounds fun. And we'll do the Grand Throne Chamber, because that'll be nice. That'll give me more money through the taxation. Well, anything I can get rid of. Actually, I could probably give that to somebody. You. We'll give you that talisman.
Master of runecraft.
And honestly, I could probably give you a couple of units of renown. Give me like a gyro bomber. And maybe the Skulder Guard. Those dudes are pretty fucking sick. This army seems to be very heavily melee focused. So I do want to get you at least a little bit of artillery to balance it out. I see, here's that lord right there. I have no idea what you said, but we'll go with that. It sounds like you said something about tummies. Near. That's funny too. That's on the fastest setting possible. I think they're lying. They're telling me it's not the fastest. Oh, Clan Wars, get out of here, my dude. Trying to assassinate me now. That I can't handle. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Oh my god. The Karak people. They're just blowing through all these.
The Knights of Britonia. What would you have of me?
Oh yeah, there's another dwarf faction on that side of the mountain too. I wouldn't mind getting all these people together. I really want to get like my capital be Karak at 8 Peaks, but the issue is if I do that, then I lose like a lot of my trading routes. Unless you have access to the water, trading is impossible. But as soon as you get access to trading, oh yeah. Alright, cool. Just a random rogue army has just spawned in the middle of my base. Hopefully it doesn't sit there and incidentally conquest a few of my locations. Alright, so 2 more days for this dude. Although we can probably reduce that down to 1 with global recruitment. There we go. So that'll be 1 day to fix him up. And then we can start purging.
Forward! You have my allegiance.
Nice. Now I have no idea. It's either 2 or 1. But you can just Google search it because there's only like 4 of these puzzles in the game. You legitimately can just Google search these. So, total Warhammer. And it's funny, like, someone figured this out, like, day 1 this game came out, and I don't think they've ever adjusted it since then. And it's still a pretty good way, though, to earn a bunch of money. So, I got a 3 and 4. It is 2 of blue. Hey, got it. Armor piercing damage on infantry unit, too? That could be useful.
What's your orders?
I'm still here just for the dosh.
Beijing belts.
Need to see what's over there. Honestly, why don't you just go ahead and start marching all the way over here? Because if we can find that faction, that'd be kind of nice. I'd still be surprised if Thoric Ironbrow's expedition still exists.
Do not mock me.
Oh yeah, that vampire faction's fucked.
Revenge incarnate.
I'm not sure why you destroyed Castle Drakenhoof, but cool.
By my hammer it will be done. Seeking vengeance.
Can I just colonize it? Cool.
Belligar Ironhammer.
So I get a free, like, really high quality settlement.
If you weirdling. I'll get on it.
And then we'll do replenishment. Alright, so you need one more turn. You're good. You're on our way here. You're doing that. You're doing that. You're doing that. Orc Ironbrow.
A wise plan.
Let's see if he still exists. They say he exists in Karazhan. But we'll have to see. What even is my victory condition for this? Yeah, the dwarf holds either by direct ownership or through vassals and military alliances. So I have to destroy the Arg boys and Clan Moors. I need Galabras back. So I have to control a lot of these through military alliances. So for me to win this game, I essentially just have to... I essentially just have to control the entire map, essentially is what it is. Well, it's not really the entire map, it's more like 5 locations, but still, that's essentially the whole map. Yep, let's get my money in here. This is the engineer. Requisition, always get that.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
Yep, you just stay there, look pretty. Immortality, please. I would like y'all not to die.
Come, kin. Let us feast and drink.
Oh, excellent. Let's go.
Oathbound.
Very nice. No, he doesn't like us at all. That's funny. So then we should be able to join Confederation with him pretty soon. We'll see, though. That'll be nice if I can actually get him to join me. Ugh. Because then that's actually a decent lord, too. Plus, the base he's got, too, is very nice. I think my phone stopped dying, so I think we should be set. To be fair, that phone's so fucking old. I've had that thing for like 6 years. 7 years. The trooper, this thing has lasted so long. In fact, I didn't really crack the screen until like one day the cat pushed it out of my hands. It fell on the floor like face first or something like that. And that somehow cracked it. But like I've dropped it on the floor so many times it's never broken. But like that broke it somehow. It was weird. So that's why I keep my phone in a case now, pretty much exclusively. You kind of have to. There's no point in not keeping a phone not in a case. Awesome, raiding us. That's cool. Thankfully, it doesn't create a grudge every time. It used to be an issue where, like, every time you'd get raided, it would create, like, several grudges. And it took forever to fucking fill them all out. And if you didn't fill them all out, congratulations, everyone would immediately start hating you. Oh my god, gold mining pits here? Jesus, this place is a cache hog.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
And what's the local populace here is really... Look at that. Characters here, 65 untainted. That's how overkill our untainted ability is here.
True king.
So how much is the purge of that? It's only 6% per turn. My god.
What?
It's gonna take ages to clean this area up. So these dudes need to return their HP.
I do. Lord
Excellent. So these dudes should be ready. Alright, good. Let's start heading down south. We're gonna start going down to the Bloodlands and purging those big dudes. Yeah, Clan Wars is expanding their territory. Not quite what I want to see. Ah, fuck, I don't remember this one. Can't be 1, can't be 4, can't be 3. But it has to be a 2. Could it be a blue? It can't be a blue. So it has to be a yellow too. There we go. See, I didn't need the guide for that. I mean, to be fair, those puzzles are kind of easy to solve. I really shouldn't be wasting my money on any of these. Honestly, I should probably just like tossing these things into the battle. Making them follow around our armies. Just having them constantly wander around the map is probably not a good use of them.
Move.
Unless I plan on actually killing these people. We have so many things, though. Oh my god, there's 3 armies here.
What do you want? By the king's command. Ah, dawi from another hold arrived.
And I say he's very trusting of all of us, despite being very opposed to us too. Let's see. Assault units assassinate. Sounds peachy. Do I want growth factor here? Why not? Honestly, having a lord out in the ocean might be kind of nice. Because having a lord just going out there collecting treasures, you get items from that, and you can get a pretty decent chunk of cash from it too. Especially if they can kill any of the major treasures. It's a lot of money. It does give you a lot of dosh. I think we'll be going here in about 50 minutes. Maybe about 3:30, because I think at this point I'm going to start cleaning up this place. Make it a bit more jazzy. And do some work. Who knows? Need to set aside some time to do it. In fact, I'll probably put an alarm here. Just so I remember. We'll set it for 40 minutes. Right the wrong, who the fuck cares? Nice. So now we get higher taxation all around. We have pretty much recruited every single one of those. Two-handed axes. Why not? We gotta start recruiting all those. Well, actually, is there technology for ranged units? There's artillery, gyro bombers. Yeah, that's pretty alright. Making rangers more efficient, though, at actually dealing damage would be kind of stupidly good. Alright, which one has a shorter range than this one? Alright. We're eventually going to purge these dudes. Oh, wow, these chaos units fucked over that area so bad.
Yes, let's move.
No, Orion's here. Alright, one more turn for him and he'll be set. And then let's go ahead and move you. And then get you recruits. Eventually it's going to be safe once he reaches a nice safe area, but it'll be a while from now. I guarantee you they're going to be so fucking full of Skaven. Although, do Skaven actually suffer penalties from corruption? Or are they, like, indifferent to it? I know they need, like, Skaven Blight or whatever. But I don't know if they actually need it or anything.
One rag. Forwards.
Might as well. And then, what can we build? Forest of Gloom or of our land? Any place that can give us more money, I can appreciate. And that should be fixed next time with the corruption issue. And I guess it's -8, so they should put us back into +4 territory. And then once we take out this herd stone, ironically enough, I think that actually makes the Beastman tribe way less powerful. At least I think it does. I don't know. I don't do a whole bunch with Beastmen. Okay, wow. Looks like the dawi have just destroyed them. That's alright. Wow, the warrior chaos are already starting to get pretty beat down. And the odd boys. Oh, she's so hard. Yeah, I think we should be set though. I don't think any of those dudes are coming back. Yep, they got it.
Lord of Clan Morgrim. What? I am.
Oh, that fucking white dwarf's gonna get this village next turn.
I'm done ready. Setting off. Onward.
I've already claimed it, you dick. Do not fucking take it from me. Oh, I know they're gonna fucking take it.
Can I help you?
I feel like next we need to get Galabraz.
That is agreement.
And the brass keep is all done for. Looks like triangle, yep. Can't really use that blade. It's good against infantry, but like, I need more defensive qualities. Where does this thing really need to go next? I don't know. I guess you can start searching across the islands. Why not?
To battle.
Alright, this one's all done for.
You have my hammer.
Ah, fuck. They already took the, Damn, son. There's not really much else for me to take here. I certainly would like to take the Carrick Drak. I actually want to see if is Carrick Drak just abandoned settlement in the base game, or is infested by Skaven. Well, all of these locations are taken up, and there's nothing else here. Although for you, you need to go get your Hammer of the Angrund.
Lord of the Angrund.
Yeah, so why don't you go ahead and start making your way downtown.
Ready. I hope.
For you,
I suppose so.
I guess you can start making it over towards here,
Getting out of here.
towards the chaos. See what happens. You'll probably die, but might be funny. Might be a total XD moment.
Target these oaths. Split.
Nah, you're already done though.
Using guild routes.
And Orion's camp is immediately angry with me.
It is agreed.
Skaven? Skaven. What else? Oh, you're the support Thane. So might as well make you more beefy. Except you're assassinating. Yeah, this dude, he's going balls fucking deep. I'm gonna wait on that so I can save like 500 bucks. Wait on that too so I can save a lot of money. Don't need that. And might as well save up their money. Sure, why not veteran? And then you.
Greetings, honorable.
Not for war.
And what
That's
can the dawi do for you?
nah. They still don't want to do confederation. That's funny. I wonder if I should do Thoric Ironbrow next time.
True friend of the Ungrown clan.
I think it's Thoric Ironbrow's expedition. Such a pain in the ass. It could be a very big boy. Oh no, the Golden Order. Yeah. I did not realize I had that clan and the thing is with the fucking sacking. I never sack or raise settlements. I never do that. I only do that like when I'm on trolls because you get a huge bonus when you do it. And at that point, okay, yeah, it makes sense. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. Are you going to declare war against me? Non-aggression pact. That is surprising. I thought negative 36 meant immediate war, but I guess considering that we are way more powerful, probably would make sense that you don't want us to kill you. Alright. So we're slowly making our way downtown. He says to go to one location, and then he gets his, like, big bonus.
A wise plan.
Oh, you fucking cuck.
Our enemies shall tremble.
Taking my damn fort. You little shit.
My anger burns pride.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just kill the other clan faction base.
Vengeful Rune Lord.
And
Ready to do the guild. Get those cannons moving.
there we go. See, he's sad.
Got them.
He's still slowly getting there to that Dwarven faction.
The binding of
All these bases are fucking Skaven.
the clan honor.
Let's see. Same thing, although I probably should get them up here. Because I am going to need that little bit of extra support. Oh yeah, do you want to attack it? Nice, good job. You got him. I believe in you. And ironically enough, even with this raiding us, it's not that ideal though. The thing is though, you see that rogue army and it's just full of nothing but absurdly high caliber units.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
And like shit that would get you killed the majority of the time.
Got.
Oh yeah, I am stomping on their feet. Whoops.
Who call greetings from Sigma. Empire's blessings, yes.
There we go. Might as well. Extra $1,000. We'll do melee defense. And Jesse. Yeah, I'm not quite sure though if I want to go all the way up north and make my base there. Although we do have the ability to inhabit a lot of these areas. I mean, if we can get up north and start steamrolling the Skaven and taking all of their bases back, I feel like that'll be really nice. You know, I think this music, is this the same music from Bannerlord? Or from Warhammer? Or not Warhammer, fuck, what is it called? Warband Bannerlord. I think it's one of those two. But this sounds like it came from Warband. I swear it does. Yeah, sure, why not? Extra migration increases our population. Why not?
Revenge incarnate. It shall be done.
Alright, so where do you need to go for the hammer? No, it's this one. So, Karak Azul.
True king of 8 peaks.
We gotta go all the way here. That fucking little cheeky little elf shit trying to poke me. Beards and belts, it does sound a bit odd. How would you get that all the way to Belden?
Master of runecraft. Armed and ready. By, bring me this. Grease those axles.
There we go, beautiful. So that one's gonna be fixed.
Move.
I'm guessing it's being attacked by... Oh, Norskin.
Fill my dringy.
My god, how the fuck have you all failed like 50% checks? If it wasn't guaranteed, I feel like you guys would manage to kill yourselves every time.
Forwards.
It says legendary campaign difficulty, so all this is going to be highly elevated for me.
Don't think so.
Alright, Belgar's going to be good. Honestly, we probably could have him kill the clan wars down here, to be honest. He probably could do very well against the majority of these armies. He doesn't have any anti-large, but he has so many good heroes that they probably would be good anti-large. Alright, so this thing has pretty much everything besides everything else.
On my way.
Hey, we'll go ahead and have him start colonizing these places. Nordens, Wolfenburg. Oh my god, if he can get Wolfenburg, oh. Is that like a 5 grand settlement, it said? A gold one? Any gold settlements are like immediate cash cows. Might as well. See, the corruption is almost gone here. So that eventually, when that all goes away, we're going to have huge public order bonuses. You can see, though, it's weird. Like, as time goes on, the more money you get from buildings, the more money you need overall to actually upgrade them. But once you finally max out everything, you're like, wow, I'm no longer spending any money on upgrades. I now have, like, $30 million in taxation. And I can't do anything with it. Except just have an ungodly amount of armies and just swarm the whole planet. I mean, eventually it gets to the point where you are just kind of steamrolling. I mean, once the Dwarven faction confederates to the one giant Dwarven faction, it will be impossible to kill him. Legitimately impossible to kill him. He'll just be sitting here like, yep, come at me, come on. No, y'all want it. There we go. Rangers are nice and jazzy. Now we'll go ahead and make the bearded units any slightly better.
Setting off.
Ah, fucking Skaven are inside that place.
Ah, that is agreement.
Ah, please don't tell me that's the case. That'd be a huge kick in the dick.
Moving off.
It almost looks like that Dwarven faction is completely gone.
Journeying on. You have my illusion.
Yep, man. The Skaven had their shit pushed in when they first got raided, and then
Beijing belt.
all that free location there, man. Alright, so these dudes are all set.
It is agreed.
Now, do I want to attack Clan more? Might as well, fuck it. I'm already attacking them. Oh, here we go, we found them.
Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it. Aye.
There we go, we found them.
And what can the dawi do for you?
Beautiful. A lot of those Brentonian factions are going to kind of hate us now, but I don't care.
Hide, your coming is ill-starred. Speak briefly, then ill-considered.
You are a tiny, tiny wood elf base. I legitimately could stop you out. It wouldn't even be a problem. Alright.
Aye, I suppose so.
With this,
It's as
we will claim our base back.
getting out of here.
Yeah, fuck you, Clan Wars.
Lord of Clan Morgrim.
A decisive victory. Oh my god, that is a huge one. Nice.
Iron-willed.
So what does this one give us here? Oath Gold Mine. It's a purest gold mine for the deepest of deeps. Only a small deposits exist, usually in remote locations. 1,000 gold generated. 5 Oath Gold. Oh my god. That's some fucking major money. Holy shit. That's some money, dude. Wow, we can get so many fucking these dudes now. That's hilarious. Oh, Discipline's actually really good.
Rune Lord. Aye.
Alright.
Casting the rune.
I need to get inside that replenishment pool there. Holy crap, you are out.
Master of runecraft.
There we go. So now we can start taking these dudes. I mean, hey, it's a bunch of free bases. 1,000 gold per turn, though.
Yes.
My god. It's a pretty good setup what they got here, to be honest. They have a lot of corruption here, which is a bit unusual. So I might have to actually change this out, you know, for something else, but we'll have to see. Still, though, $1,000 per turn from a single building is really nice. Good, that place is ready to expand. That one's ready to expand. That's only 1.4 to upgrade? What? Oh, it must be the fact. Oh, yeah. All of those rune lords right there have, like, reduced construction costs. So, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, yeah, that's the engineer. Assault garrison. Miner's instinct. What do you want me to do here? Get you that. Alright, beautiful.
Ready? Fellow dawi.
Well, these dudes are loving us.
But come, kin.
And now that we're at war with these faction, it's gonna majorly like us. So now, the Skaven have no stronghold over here. Yeah, you can see how fractured our base is here. This is our major capital. Oh, interesting. So this implies that we have access to the water here through the use of this channel system. If that's the case, why can't... Yeah, that's a lie. This does not actually exist. I would still need, if I wanted to get a base to the water... Actually, what I could do... Yeah, what I could do if I wanted to get a base to the water and actually start doing trade... is start taking out these vampire lords, and then this dark elf lord. And if I did that, I would have a base out to the water. So I could do it that way if I wanted to. But alright, great.
My anger burns bright.
Those dudes are all set. So we got some major fucking money there. 8 grand a turn. I can get another lord in there. I mean, at that point, I'm fielding like 5 armies. And we've destroyed Clan Wars, like one of their most major, probably, income generators. I mean, if it's producing over 1,000 gold per turn for me on turn 1, I mean, that's a lot of money. That is a stupidly large sum of money. Well, the Warriors of Chaos are almost dealt with. I haven't even battled one of them yet. Although battling the Chaos Lords, like if you were playing that Crack-a-Drac faction, those like Norskin dwarves, the uncorruptible ones. If you actually played them, and you just constantly were battling the Norskin fiends and all that, you just had naturally great relationships with everybody. Alright, well, we figured out where Thoric Ironbrow's expedition is, so... let's go back to Skaven territory. The thing is, I guarantee you this place is full of fucking Skaven.
What do you want? Vengeful Rune Lord.
Yeah, these little shits. Fucking everywhere. So I can't deal with them, unfortunately. The Skaven have conquered every hold here, which is kind of unfortunate. But it looks like these Skaven are starting to...
Armed and ready.
I don't know, should I try it? I could probably decently hold out against them.
I'll cast the rune.
Fuck it, why not? I lose one dwarf, that's fine. But then I gain a settlement with the potential to make gold. Draw out the unclean. I have no idea what that even means.
Lord of Clan Bor.
Yeah, that's what I... Yeah, they went for the gold immediately. They knew.
Can I help you?
Wow, we are not getting anything clean here for a hot second.
So be it.
Alright.
Tis time.
But now I have dragged every lord into the Skaven fight.
Rune Ricky. I hope.
Yeah, Galabraz is gonna be fine. That place is gonna cleanse itself passively.
Casting the runes. If you say so, Beardling. I do. My anger burns bright.
There we go. So now we're just gonna move out slowly, always in a pack of 2. Otherwise, you're just guaranteed to get yourself tackled by someone, and it's bullshit. And then by actually going in groups of 2, it does actually prevent the... I mean, it can prevent the use of lightning strike in a way. Because it's not like these dudes are going to try anything funny.
I challenge.
Critical failure. Alright, well, at least it didn't die.
Rune Ricky.
Purebred, honestly, is probably going to be more recommended right now. We do have the ability to purify the land slowly over time. So I'm not too worried about it. I got 8 grand here. Let's buy some stuff, my dude. Ooh, yeah, Astalia. Let's go. Get some iron in there. Get some growth factor in there. Get some more money in there. Avarland. Go ahead and let you grow a bit more, or do we want more money? Oh my god, yes. Let's throw some alcohol in there, throw some money in there, throw some growth in there. I mean, why not? We're getting 10 grand per turn right now. Oh yeah, and I should probably ask for a confederation next time. Malice Darkblade. Oh, great. On that, dude. But that means we don't get a war with the Dark Elves as well. I'm not sure if I wanted to have a war with all 3 factions at the exact same time. I think we should be set, though. I think we're going to slowly crawl our way north. And if we can get towards the Hell Pits and actually get ourselves like a fantastic base up there, I think we'll be set. I think as we do cause war with the Skaven. Nah. You know, I need to try to do a playthrough with the men faction. I haven't tried that yet. Nah. The thing is, though, these games last for so long. Because literally the win condition for me is to conquer the whole map. and which is like not a remotely easy task. And that's a lot of armies right there.
Submit to your king.
Submit to your king. Alright, we'll go ahead and you move out here.
Our ancestors would be proud.
There we go. And then we just need to win this army. I guarantee you a decisive victory. This isn't even going to be a close fight. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, I was supposed to do this battle like 30 years ago. The allies of Karas Aquazul come to behind. Our job is to face hurts and oh yeah.
Yes, my king. Today is a great day. Today we kill Urks. Today is vengeance. Even now a throng from Karakazul approaches the green filth from the rear. We are honored to drain the orcs from the front. Let them face our might. Let them see what dawi of the Angron clan are made of.
Dawi of the Angron clan are made of. And we can try that though. We have so many ranged units here. Like our army is all quarrelers. Oh my god. It is so excessive. That's funny. We can literally coat like this entire back line in archers.
They have wronged us for the ancestor gods.
Oh yeah. And we'll go ahead and have him back here so he can help with that.
Battle ready.
And we'll just have our lords out here ready to assist.
Armed and ready. This instant. No shoddy contraptions.
And increase that shelter rate for them. Let's get our lords out here nice and protected. And as I usually spam an abundance of archers or other units, but you know, this works too. Alright. Oh. Oh. That was nasty. And then all of these archers out here too. Let the Thane feel their fury. Oh, so good. We get charge defense against the big dude. Oh my god. The enemy lord just fucking evaporated. That wasn't even fair. That was not even fair. Oh my god. Actually, no, let's just give everyone here some. Iron Drakes are doing well. You know, ironically enough, we could probably just reload them. Yup. Our allies don't even have to do anything. We've destroyed them. Oh, passively. Oh. I did not see them coming back from behind. That was my fault. I did not see them here. I fucked that one up. My bad. Actually, you know what? Keep working on them. Nah, I wouldn't recommend these dudes getting back on. Alright. These dudes should be alright. Alright, bring them all around. Bring them all around. I'll go ahead and let my Thane over there. You know, I'm just gonna let my Thane charge into them straight on. Like, who fucking cares? Where's the Iron Breakers? I fucking love doing that. It's such cheese, but it works so well. Oh yeah. I'm just letting my Thanes go out there and face them.
War of vengeance! Strike out!
Alright.
Quarrelers!
I think we should be set.
Come on!
I'll let my back line be defended. Prevent any more dudes from coming in. I really fucked up my artillery, but that's fine. I can go ahead and get new ones. You see how they're, like, not able to deal damage to them? That's what's kind of nice. Unit winning decisively.
Quarrelers!
Decisively. Not even a question. Oh yeah, my Rangers are... Actually, I'm pretty sure these are the same Rangers I've had from the beginning of the game. I haven't lost these units once. There goes all of them. There goes all of our allies.
The clans unite!
Alright, sounds good.
Quarrelers! Put those dwarven legs!
Just push them ever so slightly forward. Yeah, I think at this point we win. Very fancy. Decisive victory. Yeah, we lost 80 people versus their over 2,000. And it was all our archers. I'm sorry to our catapults. We completely botched that. I forgot there was people that come behind us. The thing is, usually I design my fronts to be like a giant square to prevent that from happening, but I was just lazy and didn't do it that time. So, whoops. The only downside about doing it that way is that you always have an issue with artillery firing into the back of your enemy or your allies. You can usually actually get around that just by doing like gyrocopters. If you do gyrocopters instead of artillery, at least in that way you can have your literally your gyrocopters just fly all the way over to the artillery, shoot them down, and then just fly back. And like that helps out way more. It's so better. It's so much better. Very nice. The Shield of Defiance. A 15% ward save against my lord.
Revenge incarnate!
Oh my god. It's so good. The Glittering Scales armor, though, that one's actually pretty good, too. Yeah, let me give you that glittering scales. It's actually strangely good weapons. And, like, it does a lot.
Yes.
Alright, let's head down south. We'll slowly start claiming those lands.
It is agreed.
Yeah, there's a lot of scaving here. What the shit? There's 3 armies here.
No, you failed.
You got the fucking Abiscuit Izer. Alright, alright. Look at these dudes, these gate smashers. They're great. They're great at killing infantry.
Lord of Clanborn.
You've already moved. Belengar Ironhammer's already set. He's got his major weapon. You're out of artillery now, too.
Lord of the Anglo.
Oh, actually, does that place have artillery? It does not have artillery.
Lun's heir.
But now, he can recruit. He. Oh, yeah, he could recruit these dudes as well. Or Bugman's Rangers. Oh, my God.
True king. True king of 8 peaks.
He says he has 55 movement range left, but he's not allowed to. His character's not have enough to adopt this stance. What do you mean? He has 55% movement. It doesn't count because they don't adjust for the, range you get from engineers and items. I think that's what it is. It's always been an issue. It's always cost me turns every game. And those local units are good too. Alright, that's fine. So I guess we'll just wait here 1 turn. Once he gets his item, then we'll start heading down south. Honestly, I'm guessing these are all... Well, these all have unique building chains associated with them. So I'm assuming they're going to be extremely nice. Hard to hit or even... Oh, against greenskins? No. Let's just make them harder to hit. That can actually be really useful. Oh, fuck, I meant to actually build shit. Alright, whatever, we can build it all next turn. I'll have like 20 grand. I'll be able to build everything. A whole fort will be fixed. Wow, holy shit. Did you see how far that unit traveled? That was absurdly far. That is the furthest I've ever seen a enemy hero travel. That was like legitimately across the map. What the fuck? Okay. I think we're gonna abandon Wolfenburg. Because unfortunately, that mammoth unit right there is very, very powerful. It is incredibly powerful, and we do not have any anti-large units on that troop at all. Sure, he has great archers and quarrelers, but like, you can only do so much. Fucking Christ.
Refused.
Oh, really? It's only the Lord that has the unit. It's literally trash. These are all trash units. They only have 1 anti-infantry unit.
Yes.
But the issue is, I am really damaged.
I suppose so. Vengeful Rune Lord. Master of Runecraft.
I mean, do I think I could kill this dude with this weak army? Unfortunately, no, because my front line is so weakened. My front line would not be able to sustain itself. If I could heal up, that would be fine, but that's one thing. I can. Alright, get your artillery unit. Throw you into an encampment. Get the artillery. I eventually need to upgrade his roster, but it really does not matter.
away, master of runecraft.
I don't know, am I trespassing? Who cares?
The throng is musty.
I trespass them on all the time. They won't do shit.
The Urks will pay.
You're a pretender.
Yeah, no, I still wouldn't even be able to kill him. However, we do have nearly $20,000. Man, that's a lot of money. The vaults, I really don't need like 6 grand spent. It's something that I can't use. Oh, yeah. There's that massive influx of money. Let's see. It's actually doing pretty well for growth. Might as well optimize growth, though.
By the king's command.
Yeah, and you're still moving.
Move.
Yeah, that one I don't care about. And let's see, does the dwarf want to join us yet?
Aye. Let's hear what you have to say. We'll hear it.
That's funny, he wants to.
Come, kin.
Nah, he doesn't.
Yeah. Come, kin.
Come, kid, come. Yes, yes, kid, yes. I think we'll do that next time. And that's funny though, they all want to join us. But I do want to thank you all for joining the TV. If you had fun, follow on whatever platform is your favorite. We're on that YouTube. We on that Twitch. We on that, I don't know, OnlyFans. No, it's super. But love you all. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for liking. Thank you all for commenting. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.